Hello there. It's not working. So why did that happen? Maybe it is. There it is. All right. Let me chill. This is not what we're looking at right now. What the hell is going on, Tracy? Get it together. Hold on. Just chatting. I didn't really get my background together so much as I normally do. So I'm going to need to fix this a little. All right. So if that's the main page, that's not the one we're on. We're on the one right in front of me. Let's see. I want to be able to see the.
He's
Jeez.
showing me what work you're looking to do.
This side? Where's where's the glare? Is where we
That glare is like behind the blue now.
Right, that's why I sat here. So perfect. Josh, Tim, and Carl. Hope everyone. That's a nice one. I and Quest. That's it. Here is my official shirt. It looks crazy on the thing. It's not really like that cool looking. It's just like, you know what I mean? It looks like it's almost metallic or something. It's not. It just looks weird because it's striped. But it has the eyeball. Oops, right here. I hate that. I noticed it when I was streaming. I was like, oh, I don't like the way that looks. Everyone loves it, but I don't know. It's an OCD thing or whatever the fuck. It's a cool shirt. I love it until I saw how they lined up the eye. And, it's exactly correct from normal people. So for me, doesn't. Yep, thank you. I am home. Just had a CAT scan. They said everything looks good, so got the green light to continue on. Bone Daddy, what is up? Happy Thursday. Is that it? Yeah, we're just chilling, hanging out, getting the fam together as usual, which we love. That's all right. I'm just adjusting all my nonsense on my screen and having a sip. This thing seems awfully close to my grill today. So I'm not sitting on an angle. There we go. I feel like I just look sick, so it's also not good. I might have lost 7 pounds between the last stream. I feel like I'm crazy. So I'm looking weird. Don't worry, I'll look weirder next. I like looking weird. No. No. So you can't even see all the gathering amulets. Let me fix that. That definitely needs to be showcased. There we go. Anyone have anything cool going on this week? You wanna quick and get on? We do know we did hear about the Monster Live 5 this week. Tickets do want go on sale tomorrow morning. Carl, I'm sorry you're on tour. Um, but yep, it is the Monster Live. It is going on tour on I don't know about the tour, but no, yeah, Shaggy yesterday said that it's on the tour, but it is in South Padre Island, Texas. If you're not familiar with the coin shows, this was the first coin show. It was held, let me see what it says.
That was a Patreon then. Just Patreon.
Says ICP house party. No, there was people that were there because AJ was there.
Right.
So it was like a handful of
Like
people could buy
50
tickets.
people.
Yep. But they did do it on Patreon. So if you bought the Patreon, you got a coin for the first coin show. Aw, that's awesome. All right. So number one coin, Ultra Live House Party. Here we go. Let's get it. So if you got the pay-per-view, you got the first coin. It's probably one of the easier coins to
One of the
get,
other ones
perhaps.
also you got on a Patreon.
There was the next one I'm about to show.
That one. So that one we have
Because we went to this one, but
and
they
we had
also
the
did it.
Patreon.
What?
And we had the Patreon.
Right, but we went to it, so that's why we
Oh,
got
yeah,
it. We got the Patreon for this one. We went there, got this one, but it was also on pay-per-view, the
Right.
actual event.
Well,
So
I
if you
see.
ordered the event, you got the Patreon. So since we did both, we defo have this one. This is the one from Indiana, from the fucking Prom Night Massacre. It was really cool. Everyone dressed up in prom clothes and rode around in limos. There was a balloon arch and a photographer, and it was a very dope event. I was super hype. I really enjoyed it. And plus it was the first Fago show or wet show, because there was one before this that was at Psychopathic Records on Juggalo Day weekend that year.
They throw
But
much
they
bagel. They do some, but
at Juggalo Day?
much. At the Brock one?
No. I'm talking about at the I didn't even get there yet. Talking about at the warehouse.
Prom.
No, the prom was the first Fago throwing concert since COVID. So that was the second one. So now we got two. Yes, 3, 6. I was hype. I mean, it's like we already knew, but it's still good to have a confirmation on stuff.
Triple six is the 666 math.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Triple six.
Can't wait. All right, so then the next show was this one, I believe. Perhaps not. Let me see. This one was July, yeah, and I feel like this one was February of the year before. Or was this 21? Yeah, so this one first. All right, so then they went to West Virginia. The anniversary of this show was yesterday. I posted a bunch of pics on Insta. If you're on Insta, you can check them out. This was the chicken hunting, hillbilly hootenanny hoedown, I believe it says somewhere. It says, oh, jeez. Oh, it's upside down. Well, that helps me. It says ICP's Chicken Hunting Hootenanny Hoedown. So I was right, and you shipped in. This one was in 22. It was 21 4 years ago in July, and now we have. And that came in a nice burlap bag to signify it was in West Virginia. And then we had this one, a very cool little velvet bag with like a Zubaz Hatchet Man on it. Got the leather show, the wolf Juggalo Day that they had down in Arizona. The first night was the ICP Big Hair Heavy Metal, no, ICP Big Hair Hard Rock Heavy Metal.
Bitching so.
Jesus kryptonite. Oh my goodness. ICP's Big Hard Rock Heavy Metal Headbang Show, it says. So that was coin number 4, and that one came out February 18th, 2022. So it's been over 3 years. A lot of us had lost hope. But no, they are coming out with the 5th coin island show as they promised it would be a Juggalo Island event. I've seen the venue. It is on the beach. The sand is as close as a hop, skip, and a jump from the where you're standing to watch the show. So catch us there. I got tickets to the plane and I got a hotel room. I was gonna, I said,
Plane tickets though?
yeah,
Or just tickets to the plane?
nope. I got a ride to the
That's some
plane.
fucking Uber.
I got an Uber ride ready. The next is gonna be getting tickets. Okay, so tonight's if anyone wants to see some more of my advertisements, good, because let me show you one thing that I have down. Is it's not down here. That hog rock tray.
You guys say?
No, it's a Wizard of the Hood one. Well, you'll get the gist. Okay, so here's a Wizard of the Hood. I don't want to really make full size ones, so let me show you this one. Here's a, I have another size. Oh, I have the twisted one with the weed on it. Where's that? That one I can show on here. It's filled with fuck. Yeah, this one, but this is it. Here's the big twisted one. Oh, and one of us. They're sharp. Great. All right, so I'm gonna show you these, and then you can understand what I'm saying. So this one I made, it kind of looks like shit right here, so don't mind that part. But this is a hog rock map, so it's a tray, obviously. Um, I'm going to be making custom ones. If you have a camp or a crew, or you're a rapper, or you just want one that has a hog rock map, me and Rick, Carl, your friend there, we had some good ideas about these. He's like, that's fire, because that's usually what you roll that shit up on anyways, one of them programs. I was like, right. And then I have this size, which is the travel tray size. These are for sale too. These have the twisted logo with the actual tree leaves. So what I'm saying is I put someone else's, whatever your camp is goes here, basically. Like with the map, your logo goes here. These ones glow in the dark. You can pick glow in the dark, any color, anything. Here is the large twisted tray that I have. This one glows in the dark. It's got the authentic pressed leaves in it. So those are on one of the sites, the dope art products. The custom camp ones are on the Shangri-La's Bazaar link. So get those orders in soon. Same thing with the custom Ferris wheels. Anything that you would like and need, please get into me soon. But yes. All right, that's my spiel for the night. Other than that, we'll get on to the actual. And I can like stash jars, all that stuff. If I have a mold for it, I can make a custom one for your camp or yourself or whatever gimmick. I've made a few people some gimmicks for the gathering. Like, hey, how you think you could help me figure out how to make this? I'm like, yes, let's do it. Someone else also. So I've made two. So yep. One Eagles. What up?
Gym teacher.
He is. He was at the Syracuse show and like probably hid from us. But he's also gonna be at South Padre, and he's not gonna be able to hide there. But thanks for stopping in. Yeah, so the gathering, the first one after COVID, what they did was just like all of a sudden, like basically, I feel like Steve Trickle.
Yeah, Jump said he said
Or,
Steve
or
Trickle
yeah.
hit him up a couple times, like, you gonna do the gathering? You gotta do the gathering, man. We can do it.
Right.
There's enough time if we do it right
And he's
now.
like, I don't know, man. It's kind of still sketchy. And he's like, Steve's like,
He's like,
nah,
nah,
let's go. Let's do it.
If you're
People
gonna do
keep
it, we need to
calling
do it
me.
right now. And
Right.
then I don't know how long before, but it was a quick one.
I
to put it
forget.
together.
I do forget how long, but I feel like it was only a few months or a couple months, something. And they were like, here we go. So, and instead of an infomercial for this year,
It was on one of their Patreons or whatever they had going then.
right,
Either Patreon or ICP
TV
network
or Twitch
yeah, whatever the fuck they had going. It might be in this book actually.
this is the book. It's rising. Love rises
Scrub
from the
Time Network.
ashes.
Yes.
Scrub
Maybe.
Time Network. I don't even remember that word.
I mean, so I don't know, maybe not, but that's what's on here.
Mhm.
But either way, they just had to sit down there. It was just Jay, Shaggy, and Jump Steady,
yeah.
and they just was reading off who was playing and what was going on.
Yeah, it was cool. All right. So, yeah, and it was live, which was cool because usually, they're goofy, pre-recorded. I love them, like Fats Pepper and Guy Gorfy or whatever. Can I hit that?
Those one.
And then when they started doing like the spoofier ones,
Fucking Tree Bach or Little Blaster. That's my favorite ones.
right, and then they'd usually get spoofed on Saturday Night Live, which was
Saturday Night Live did like 6 of them or something crazy. Monkey had the underground kick spit fucking Rap festival shirt too.
Yeah.
At one point.
I gotta send this to the Discord. Hold on 1 second, gang. On Twitch. So I was like, where are you live? I can't find you. I'm not, no, I'm not on TikTok. That's why. Um,
Underground Records.
right,
Kick Spit fucking festival.
right.
Yeah, Monkey had that shirt.
Monkey
And it was
did.
like, ah,
Was I just putting
fire.
it up? Excuse me. All right, so, oh, I know what I had to do. Sorry, my bad. Forgot to post it. in Discord. So, next, how did we get there? We flew.
Yeah.
I feel like we flew. So, because I think I saw pictures of us with luggage. Um, oh, is this the year we stayed at that amazing Airbnb, or was that the next? Oh, that's the next year. This year I bought an Airbnb. I know I bought a big baller site. Because this was the first like I don't like not having a campsite. So, and I also I'm getting too old to go out and fucking hold people back and try to hold down a spot, and it gets me too anxiety, you know what I mean? We started flying, definitely Indiana. I think that was it. Once we went to Indiana, I don't think we ever drove again. Right? So 2020, well, we drove in 2020, I guess. So 2021 this year.
Drove every time to Illinois, but
Yeah.
one.
Yep. That's true.
That's like,
And that was in the middle of it, not at the end. We just because we were going away. Um, was I saying? Um, we flew there. Oh yeah, so I bought a big bottle of site, hit up a couple homies. We all split it because some of our homies had a hotel room. We had a hotel. It's the same homies, Matt, Al Dub, AJ, the same homies we now get Airbnbs with, but that year we just all shared a big baller site. So we'd have somewhere to stay on the ground. Because usually those guys had an Airbnb or a campsite, or I mean a cabin or something, and they'd come hang out at our campsite. But since we were doing the same, they were like, I was like, let's all just get one together. Let me just make sure this volume is good. I can't see it. Seems loud. How's that? That seems quiet. What?
no problem.
Oh yeah, I didn't even realize it wasn't open. All right, so this was the year. We don't have the charm. That's probably on.
Yeah, you got them all.
Oh, here we go. I can show you the charm on this beautiful charm gathering holder. As you can see, it holds
Holder and
8 charms on each side. If you have to put 2 double sides, there is plenty of room. The the thing has space on both sides, and you can get fillers for ones you don't have, but they're totally customizable. Some of them I have the map of.
That one's not on it.
Huh? This one just has a hatchet man
Not yet. No, I
on
know
the
you said
bottom.
you were gonna show the one.
It is on here, yes.
Really?
Yeah, it's right here. It's the yum yum ear, no?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So this year was Yum Yum came out. So there was the Yum Yum charm. Yeah, that's why I just did a shameless promotion because it was on the actual. But yeah, it has a ball bearing in it and everything. There's 2 left right now, or you can order a custom.
Them baller sites go fucking dumb quick.
Yes, they did.
God bless us too, usually. Not too bad, but
Mm-hmm.
them ballers, little ballers.
Rusty, thanks for the follow. And Shank. Yeah, so we bought the ballers. That's when they were still
They were in,
right in front of the stage. So now we can look at the book. Let's see here. Browser. This is what the because that was the
this year popped
charm.
off.
Huh?
This year popped off too.
Yeah, it was a
Maybe just
good
'cause
year.
everybody was locked up for a year too. Maybe,
Yeah,
I don't know, but
that much is
just
true.
so. Come on, man.
So let's see here. Yeah, because it was like, literally everyone hadn't left the house or done good concert shit or like gathering. Forget about it. That was like illegal. You couldn't gather in groups of over however many. Not much, Rusty, just chilling. All right, so this is the front page. It was held, same place it's being held this year, August 19th through the 21st, which is kind of, it's like a week later than it is this year, I guess. It's a later gathering. Sometimes they're in July, which is a weird, but they're usually in August. As I said, the Yum Yum Bedlam, 5th card of the second deck came out, not at this gathering, I'm a liar. Came out at Halloween 2021, but the charm still was Yum Yum. And they also, is this the one with the babies?
No.
That was the next year. Okay. All right, so yeah, that was the thing. No, this is the inside cover. That's like the vibe of the year. A stirring, oh, I could read this in front of me. A stirring arises from the ash of the earth awakens and trembles. A flicker of hope bursts into flame. And in the flash of light and heat, the world for once seems right again. Psychopathic Records proudly presents the 21st here, annual gathering of the Juggalos. Love rises from the ashes like the butterfly as we join together once more in reunion in celebration for the mighty Dark Carnival. Join us for this truly epic 24-hour family reunion that will not only feature 3 days and nights of concerts, sideshows, late night parties, wrestling, competitions, seminars, and more, but also the most anticipated concert of our time, Bizarre Show. This will be a gathering for the true juggalos, the chosen, the family. It will be a new fire. It'll be a movement in juggalo history as we rebuild, refresh, renew, and rise. Not live, laugh, and love it like last. Igniting the spark of our new dawn together. The time has come for a new beginning. Quietly distant in the woods. You can hear the sound and feel the ground tremble with the vibrations of music and laughter. Moments that last forever. The mighty wagons of the dark carnival creak and moan as they reawaken and roll on. Listen closely, and you will hear the call of the butterfly. Woof, woof. Is that the call of the butterfly? Or I don't know about butterflies making noise at all. So, welcome home to the 21st annual what the fuck gathering of the Juggalos. Carl, no. Who was there? Anyone in the chat attend this show? I mean this weekend. We were there, obviously, if we're talking about it. I need one of those glasses that keeps my shit hotter. So I can only take little sips at a time. Let's see here. I was not chosen. No. All right. Well, you can hear about it. That's too bad for you. Oops. I just thought you. The Scrub Time Network. If you want to know about the info that's in the Gathering books, go to the Gathering or go back to one of our earlier gatherings. We started just saying we're not repeating these. Well, Scrub Time Network. I don't know. Oh, this was just their Patreon. But it wasn't called. Yeah, I guess that sounds right. The one they had like all through COVID and shit.
Yeah, because they was doing the one with like the best one was the science experiments
Yes.
one when they were like
Blowing
blowing
stuff.
shit up and like shit was burning and smoking and they had to leave the building and shit. That's the shit I was. It was just
Yeah.
because they did one and then they came back and did another one. I think it was just Shaggy there maybe or something.
That would seem right for the times.
I feel like it was just him and Rob doing shit.
Right.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, they really did too. Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, they did release it late.
That year, it was held down that year too.
It really was. All right, so the next page we got 9 dead. Sorry, guys, that's gonna make me dizzy. So 9 dead kicks it off. I don't really know who they are. Not sure if ninjas are into them or not. The main point of this right now is that Steve-O is hosting the main stage. Okay. He came out and did legendary maneuver after maneuver because most hosts do not perform circus tricks or show their buttholes. Ugh. So, Steve, and I love Steve-O regardless, so I'm yelling. Sorry, fam. I'm already a Steve-O mark. So he came out the first time and was like, what did he do first? Light something on
No,
fire.
he just came out and said hello. He brought Wendy out. And then he told us what he's gonna do. He told the story of like how someone back in there was gonna pay him $2,000 just to show up, and he said, "I will bleed and I will burn for you," or whatever the fuck he said. And he said that shit, and then he can't have people do tricks. He had the people all like lay back on each other. He, like balance the table on his fucking chin or something. Just fucking. And everybody's like, "Show your butthole," and then he was like, "Are they really trying to see my butthole?" And then
He
did
asked
his
like some like
backflip trick
Shaggy or something.
Yeah, and fucking everybody was horrified.
Yo, because someone had a picture right there.
Damn, Steven. Made that like a shirt or something, or something crazy too. It's just like cartoon drawing. I think it just like says Steve and the fucking assholes. Yeah.
Crazy.
But he held it down. Then he cut his tongue. He cut his tongue with a light bulb and fucking painted his face with the blood.
That was
And
pretty cool.
fucking burned his head on fire before the clown. They were like, "No,
each
you
one.
can't. You're not." Yeah, yeah. Each time he came out,
Like
and
first he
introduced
came
him
out
as
before
Steven.
9 dead and said that. Then before
Yeah.
NASCAR Allo, he did whatever you said.
Yeah, exactly. Each time he just did
Each
something
time,
else,
kid,
balance the
yeah,
table or something crazy. Yeah, I
it
forget
was
all the things
cool.
he did because we weren't down there for all of them. But yeah, then before the clowns were gonna come on, he was like, "No, you
Much
can't."
clown love, fam. 47 days. See you there.
said, "Nah, man, you don't introduce the clowns."
No
And
one
he was like,
introduces
"Nah,"
ICP.
and then
It's
he
just
went
not a
over
thing.
and was like, "What's up with that, guys? I'm supposed to burn out there. I'm gonna light myself on fire." And I was like, "Nah, man, he's gonna go out there and light himself on fire." And he burnt up and fucking introduced the clowns.
Yeah, he lit
The
himself on
steamboat
fire.
killed it.
He did.
He showed his asshole, and
He
it
did.
was crazy.
That's
Shit went
facts.
viral right quick.
Bro, that picture went viral. This, like, you could see the inside of his actual intestines. Oh. All right. So then NASCAR.
No, yeah, NASCAR Allo, he showed his asshole up there too. I
Also,
believe
so
they was like, show
this
your
is what
butthole, and man, he showed his asshole. It was
that
like,
this what kind of festival we're at now, you guys.
okay.
Two grown men on stage showing their buttholes. What's happening to our world? It was always show your tits, show your tits, you know? Hi, Teasy, what's up? Right?
That was a pickle poppin'.
Pickle popping's one
Then
thing.
after that
It's
guy
always
set, after
assholes.
NASCAR Allo set, later on in the night, I seen him in the crowd near the pit bumming squares, and I was like, "Yo, this dude's legit." I was like, "I don't know this dude or his music, but he's holding it
legit.
down for the."
What's up, Teasy? Much clan love, girl.
Like, oh, is that guy who was just performing? He's like, let me get a cigarette. And I'm like, all right, here you go, man. I was like,
We were
yo,
watching the infomercial,
this
and
is
Jump Steady
awesome.
was like in love. He was like, "Watch this guy's moves. Watch him walk down the street. This guy's going to be the illest new thing." People love this guy. He was very interesting, but I don't know if he ever became anything ever became of him. Anyone know? Did he
But
end up
then
popping
after
off?
that asshole was fucking kid
Ah,
and play.
you guys trying to kid around or play? What's happening? Carl, I'm sorry, but
Yo, that shit was
sheesh.
crazy.
Oh, I skipped it. I skipped it. Oops. I thought I had zoomed in on it. Kid and play for real. Oh, Teasy, thank you. Much love and shout outs for the support. We all gotta support each other.
Kid and play came out, killed that shit. It was, that was crazy.
Yes, family, spamily, spamily. Yo, we just all if we can all fucking group together and you know the ones that we group together are legitimate, we'll have a good situation. I don't know. Are you teasy? You should be. I'm still learning, obviously, but yes, we could build an empire. Let's go. It's actually Community Week on TikTok. So if you are not busy for the rest of the week, come over there. Check me out.
Interested in cults and fucking sets of the nature.
What? I'm just saying, we go live over there just talking about nothing. So if anyone wants to talk about whatever, we just sit around and chat, talk about old relic show concert tickets to shit we used to go to or whatever, tell stories, same kind of vibe. Can't say as many crazy things or show pictures and stuff like that, but it's still fun. And there's a bunch of ninjas over there. So if anyone ever wants to come over there, always feel welcome. It's the same. It's probably on my link on this, but it's Tracy X Cracker, or you can look up Shangri-La. I think they will both come up. But yeah, for sure. Yeah, whisper her the link. You did? Cheesy on the train to the gathering. Let's go. I love that. Ride the train, ride the train. I bet it didn't cost $3. Okay, so you guys, if you're not familiar with Kid and Play, say there's a lot of people there that I felt like, Carl, you missed out on. You know, I know you had something else planned, and it's not like you didn't want to be there, but I was like, man, there's a lot of people, and I'm like, they'd be into this one. This year is a whole different vibe, you know? Look at this lineup. What is happening? Forget about that, but NASCAR LOA. Kid and Play, DJ Paul, okay. So DJ Paul comes out. No, DJ Paul does not come up. DJ Paul, I really want to make cute barrettes. I can't wait. It's gonna look so cute. Oh my God. Okay, just kidding. Anyway, I was asking you if you'd get me a cup that is better than this one. Because it's just gonna be cold by the time I drink it. But anyway, it's okay. I understand it's hard to remember stuff. So TJ Paul did not come out. Wait, you're gonna tell the story first. There's no reason to go anywhere. I'm good. Please. It's super hot right now. He's very dramatic. Well, I appreciate anyone sharing the link out or giving me a follow. And you know what else? Give each other in the chats follows. Why not? We're all juggalos around here. I like to do that on TikTok. I like my fam to interact with each other. So, you know, feel like following each other. I know TZ's a live streamer. I don't know if anyone else in here is a streamer or not, but still. Oh, what? Come on. He brought me in this. What? I can just set my, you turned it on? Set my coffee. You did? No? It's on. Says on. I just set my coffee on this motherfucking thing. I'm so obnoxious. God, I bet people hate me. I'm not for everyone. I get it. But set your coffee on that. Keeps it hot, I guess. I have been on that campaign, Josh, for a little bit now. I even bring Mardi Gras beads every year to try to encourage.
You need to go to gatherings to be able to start a campaign.
That's true. He did call you out on that one, Josh. But yeah, you're not wrong. I've been trying to start that for a little grip now.
Now, after Kid and Play,
Yeah, so after Kid and
Steve-O
Play,
came back out and did his thing, and then Steve-O left. So DJ Paul's DJ came up and set up and shit, and then Steve-O came back out to give us like a public service announcement or a
what
fucking
can only
disclaimer.
be said
He gave us a
as
disclaimer.
what, yeah.
Steve-O came out and said, the next guy coming up is really my friend, you guys. I've known this dude since however the fuck long. Because like on Wild Boys or Jackass, they had 3600 back in the fucking
Okay,
day.
right,
They were like
right,
blowing up
right,
anvils
sure.
in the sky or something stupid. I forget
That
what the
I
fuck
do
they
remember.
were
They
doing.
were down in like wherever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. In fucking Memphis or whatever.
Yeah, it's not, yeah, yeah,
Just
yeah,
somewhere
yeah.
down south. I don't know where
Yeah.
exactly they was, but so he was like, but my man is fucked up right now, you guys. And he was like, yo, if Steve-O is coming out to give a fucking
PSA about someone being fucked up at a gathering.
He's like, yo, what is going on? And then he walked back and DJ Paul just started talking on the microphone, just like, remember that song I do in Sing?
Right, and he's
like,
not even on stage.
Yeah, oh yeah, he is nothing. You can hear him.
You can just hear him
just
talking
on the microphone. He comes out and it's just fucking amazing. The DJ fucks something up at one point. Paul is just trashed.
Oh wait,
He
I
plays
think I have this.
surprise
What's
like
going
3
on?
times. Fucking,
Let me
he spins around in a circle. He falls down. He says, "Pee on security."
Hold on,
Pee on
fam.
security. Pee on security. Yo, it was the illest
Hold
shit.
on, fam.
DJ Paul.
It was one of the best sets to ever.
I was dying the whole time. My stomach hurt from laughter and fucking. Run that back. Surprise and fucking. He played surprise like 3 times. You know, it was amazing.
I want to see if this is gonna play. With the volume, doesn't seem like it.
It's not going
Okay. So, okay, because I have it on mute right here.
DJ Paul set was ill as shit. We was just there amazed.
Yes.
Just dying. Crystal was right there, just dying on her chair too.
So if I press play, it shows it is mute. Okay.
The thing about this is fucking like 20 years ago, 3 6 Mafia started doing the festival. And we started hanging out. And hold up.
He's just talking. He's not even on stage yet.
You do have the song with us.
Yes, sir. Here comes Steve O.
Fucking love DJ Paul.
He's the best.
Gang, gang. Best shit ever, yo. Club.
Oh, when should I move it to?
Maybe not, no.
Yeah. All right. So there's that. I just want to
There you
do some
go.
other classic moments, though.
Shit was fucking hilarious. It's the same song.
Again, they had just rewound the song because he's like, "Let's do it again, y'all." So you saw me fast forward this, correct? Oh yeah, right. You saw us fast forward that, and now it's back
Yo,
again.
he was telling everybody, be on
Peon
security.
security.
Be on security. And he said, "Done. Security will fuck you up." You
Is that on here?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. We watched a few different ones.
Well, regardless, that was that. DJ Paul was extremely intoxicated, to say the least. He literally was telling people to be on security and then going, "Don't you do it, you're gonna get fucked up." Whew. Highlight.
DJ Paul, yo,
He's a great person and character, it seems, anyway. So he came back last year, right? Last year? And killed it.
that shit.
Yeah. Oh, I
And
burnt
after
my
that,
fingers.
it was over after that, but Vanilla Ice came on after that.
Yeah.
He was up there with the Ninja Turtles.
Guessing Vanilla Ice would be coming to this year's gathering. He would be somebody that I was surprised didn't come. It's not like I'm like he has to be there. You know what I mean? Not like that. I mean, I feel like he should be there, but I don't need to wait till the last slot. But they're homies. They were just at his crib. They're supposedly, like
Vanilla, T, or Cube, any of them.
there needs to be a vanilla. I mean, a cube in the mix.
Ice.
An ice, not just an icy pea.
Just like some ice. Smoking some
There'll be
ice.
some of that, I'm sure. And then, last thing on the opening night, right? Opening night ICP.
Opened it was only 3 nights.
Correct, because now it's not opening night because they do play twice
It's-
usually, but
Mhm.
opening night ICP is a whole different weird vibe, right? But it was the Bizarre Bazaar show. It was fantastic. I mean, you can look up the set list. I don't have it handy. It was fucking great. Next, this is main stage. Chris Hansen is the host on this tonight. Oh, Chris Hansen is a funny guy. Zetro of Juggalo Patreon fame opened up that night. Tried chugging. Whitney Payton. She this year was being legendary by doing her sets inside of a a kid's plastic pool.
Pool, right.
You know, them little small plastic joints that you can use for dogs or kids. Because we have one for our dog. Whitney Payton, someone threw one up to the stage and she hopped in it and they crowd surfed her around on that pool. So it was pretty cool. I'm not, I thought I don't like her. I don't listen to any Whitney Payton, but she seemed to put on a good show that day. I wasn't there to watch it, I don't feel like either. I think I probably, what was the first one? Oh no, we weren't there until RA. During that RA set, though, the Scrubs had their whole ass fucking pop up with their Scrubs banner up on stage with RA because they had befriended each other in Oklahoma. That's how that started, I believe. Oh, this thing is going right over the chat. Hold up. Okay, that'll be better looking next. Yeah, so Rugged Man's coming back again this year. That'll be cool. He is a friend of the homies. He's filmed some videos at his house, like we've talked about, our homie Sam. RA is great, no matter what. He's a professional. He's an actual rapper.
He was just here a couple years ago on tour with Onyx. Right?
Yeah, we saw him in Providence.
Yeah, in Providence.
Yeah, that was great.
Same place we seen Ouija.
Yeah, that Alchemy is the name of it now.
Yeah.
Used to be something else, and Alchemy used to be somewhere else, I believe. So it's kind of like they switched buildings with a different club, and I don't know if the other club went out of business or what have you. And then Upon a Burning Body.
Label sucks dick.
Yeah.
Praise the man, yo.
He
They
is.
even shut a shit down in Oklahoma or something.
Yeah, but he used a megaphone.
Used a megaphone to spit some more.
Yeah. Right. And then Ouija Mac.
I think people played Boots and Pants this year.
This is the year, the best year he ever performed.
Sometimes you got some boots,
and sometimes you got some pants.
Boots, pants, boots, and pants.
That was when he won my heart.
What the fuck is going on?
Yours too. Ouija Mac, it was pretty good.
Boots and pants.
Boots and pants and boots and I still ask him every time. Okay, so the next day we had Free Will, which Christopher Stanley, I should have government name him out, but with who Jelly was very he's the only one I knew that was excited to see them. Not that anyone else wasn't. He was just like, Free Will, I'm gonna go down to the main stage. I was like, goodbye. I don't know anything about Free Will, and I'm sitting on my ass doing whatever I'm doing right now. Nothing, probably. But I did go down for Lardy B because someone also told us, like, she says,
So it's like, yo, everybody used to go down there and throw snacks at this bitch. What are you talking about? Just throw Hostess cupcakes. But you got some dumplings? Whatever you got, just go throw at this bitch. It's like, that's kind of crazy.
Right. We're like, what's happening?
It's like, we gotta go see this.
So we're like, we're going to go down. We went down.
Snack cakes.
They were throwing full ass cake, a whole sheet cake.
Throw a whole cake up there.
I don't know if that was the first year.
Like, who did this? Who threw this?
She was grabbing glizzies of the sky and eating them.
Yeah, she was like, took a bite of a hamburger and shit or whatever.
And she
Yeah.
like, and
They were
like,
just
she
throwing,
had some
like,
backup
snack hits
dancers,
and-
little people backup
Yeah, she had two
dancers.
little peoples with
I
her.
mean, they had a whole performance going on. You know
It
what I'm
was
saying?
crazy as
Lardy
hell.
is
And
fucking
just mad
awesome.
snacks.
All the snacks are coming.
Up in there. Someone was just in the fucking
Wings and
in
pizza.
the
Oh, I love
crowd,
Lardy.
just walking around with the biggest bucket of fucking cheese balls you can get, and they were just throwing cheese balls up and around everywhere.
Man, she's a super talented
What is going on here?
girl. She started off doing like this. Her name is Lardy B, obviously Cardi B, and she does wings and pizza instead of, you know, that's her WAP.
I
And
just thought at all her shows you just throw snacks at her like it's
no, but she can vocally, she's super, she can sing, she's really clever. I love her a lot. And I've seen her multiple times now, maybe like 6. And I don't know, I really like her. She has a nice vibe. Her hype man is also a nice guy. Um, there's a Lardy Fest she's from Texas. She played a Juggalo Day. She drove there from Texas because she wanted to drive across the country. So her and her boy 23 Cups and I think someone else drove from Texas up to Wista, and then she was like, "What's going on? It's snowing." Said sorry about that.
That's what you, when you
Yeah.
come up here, that's when
That's what you should. Well, that's why she did it too, but still.
Experiencing some
Yep, that's
snow.
why she did it. But still, I don't know. People were like, "Wait, is this gonna stop or it doesn't go away?" Agree.
That girl, Jelly, she said, "What do you guys do when it snows?" I said, "What do you have to do that day?"
Right.
That's what you go do.
Right.
Do you have work?
Go to
Do you
work.
have to go to the grocery store? Those are the things you're doing. Oh,
Right.
is it the Insane Clown Posse playing? Were you gonna go drive to the Insane Clown Posse show?
Right.
That's what they did.
They're not canceled. All right. So now we got Raven Black. Not sure really. Then Big Hoodoo. Danny Brown. Okay, he had a rough go of it. He has played The Gathering before, and he did a great job. He killed it. He loved it. We loved him.
Yeah, it was big. Like back in them hard rock years, a lot of people would be there. He would be wilding out.
Yes.
That's what he was expecting. Everybody was just slack jawed and
Right. Typically, it would be just
like,
because he
what
even played in the
the
middle of
fuck
the
is
night.
going
I
on
think
here?
the first time.
No,
Like
no,
second
he played main
stage?
stage.
He did?
No, absolutely.
Oh.
Yeah, he played main stage.
Okay. But yeah, back in hog rock days, it's wall to wall
Had
to,
Bo like over the fence.
huh?
They had Bo over the fence at main stage. Like, blunts.
Oh yeah, right.
Blunt after blunt after blunt.
Right. Um. So yep. He had a great performance that year, so he came back this year expecting a similar reception and experience, and he was wrong on that day because this was the day that Violent J decided to tell everybody at the ICP seminar that he had a heart condition and ICP was done touring. They were going to do a final tour, and that was it. I'm dying, guys. Sorry. Basically, was the vibe of the day. Um, People were crying. It was a mess. And then basically the next thing that happened was Danny Brown. That was during the day, don't get me wrong, but this was like, they were right. It was right before ICP, so no one gave a fuck about Danny Brown this night. They were like, this could be the last time we see ICP. Um, but so everyone was just standing there, not very hype, and he took super offense to it.
He was all fucked up too.
Yes, he was on the sideways slants.
Yeah, he was all fucked up.
That's what I mean.
He was partying with that night.
Yes. And yeah, he just
Like, I don't gotta be here.
yeah, this is what he said on stage. He's like, it's not like I have to be here. Excuse me,
shit.
sir. What?
And he like chucked the mic in the fucking.
Yeah,
in
that's
the
where he
crowd,
went
I
wrong.
believe, and then fucking bounced and was like, "Oh fuck, I really fucked up." Yeah, he had the
Yeah.
clowns on his podcast after that and
Yes.
shit too and shit.
Yes. We all love
So,
Danny
but
Brown.
yeah, Danny Brown's a shit, but
He was just having a bad time. He's like, everyone was just standing there like non-hype. just waiting for the clowns.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he was
like
he was
painted, I feel like,
he
too, man.
was.
He came out ready to get fucking wild out. He came out
Yes.
wild, and everybody just stand
Right.
there,
No
just stand
selling
there
it,
like,
basically.
and he's like, what? He's like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Right. And then he found out.
yeah, afterwards and shit and whatnot, because he did whatever, and then he had them on his podcast. Or
Right.
what the fuck.
Yeah,
Shout out to
exactly.
Danny Brown, but he
Definitely
had an
shout out to Danny
unfortunate, and he
Brown.
would always talk about how much he loved playing the Gathering because of
Always.
how fucking crazy it was.
But
and
where
how
he
much of a
fucked
good
up is
time had
if
was
he
and shit,
where he threw the
you
mic
know?
in the audience. That's a
Yeah,
problem.
well, you know, some people get fucked up, and then and the first thing
I get that, and I would love to have Danny Brown back, but who did he hit with that mic?
Sure.
That's what I'm saying. If he hadn't done that and had just been like, fuck you, it might not have been as big of a problem. Mm. Yeah, yeah. I gotta stop guzzling this.
And the clown.
Prepare for the utter. Oh, let me grab my book. Sorry about that. You guys gonna be done reading it by the time I fucking find my page. Prepare for the utter and total devastation as the beat drops and the curtain falls, revealing the ones who time and time again deliver a performance that is like a 50 million ton hydrogen bomb of total freshness exploding on your dome piece, tapping into the love rising from the ash like the spirit of the butterfly. These two are empowered by the dark carnival to bring you music that is unlike anything else on the planet. They are living legends whose performance is worthy of a final climactic moment at the gathering, right back where we all belong. After far too long, get ready to witness a cascading kaleidoscope of Faygo flavors spraying high into the night sky amid a raining storm of confetti sending the clowns. So yeah. Next.
And that was it. After the clowns,
That was it.
there was no other event on after that. That was the end of it.
All right. Midnight. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Okay, so now we got what? Oh, Stange Clown Drip. Stange?
See?
Stange. Stage Clown Drip.
At least this year, Blase played at night, so everybody could hide
Hide in the bushes with Carl. What's up? Chewy. I feel like Suicide is playing this year. Like I saw them announced. Did you see that meme about Blase Rose? Oh my goodness. About the failed OnlyFans. It's pretty hard. That's just Anyway. So yeah, this is the rest. This year we're doing 2021. It was the year that we got the big baller site together. That shit, it was funny. But yeah, so here's Shaggy the Airhead played. DJ Clay played. Okay. Misery. So there was that. That's not I mean, it's whatever. Fucking jeez. Can I take this off yet? I was like, what's wrong with my arm? It was an IV line that she blew out my vein though. About to figure out how fucked up it is. Alright. I can't talk into my breath when my microphone's right here. Usually my shit's over there. I can talk into my breath. Now I'm just talking closer into the microphone. Yep, that's it. Absolutely fucking scumbag piece of shit. So we won't talk about that. But yep, that's it.
Oh, guys, kind of look like.
Oh my god. Okay, so TR Diaz, Wister, homie, problematic, hometown homie. He's gonna that's what I'm saying. Problematic. I'm circling his name. He is the homie. He's playing this year at the gathering. Hex, we met him out on tour. He was nice, but he's not around anymore. I feel like. Project Born, that would be cool. Are they around? feel like Beast Sinister is currently on tour with Ouija, maybe. Dayton Family and Inner City Posse. I'll take all of these. Inner City Posse should definitely play.
Sinister. I don't really
Oh, just
know the
regular
name
Sinister.
or something.
Okay.
Yeah, but not be Sinister.
Okay.
For sure. Yeah, right. I'm like, yeah, I don't think.
Okay. Right. All right. So why don't we get an ICP Inner City Posse show? That would be
Inner
cool.
City Posse was canceled that year.
Correct. This never
We went
happened.
up to the tent, at 3:20 a.m. So we're at the tent 3:20 a.m. Then it's like an hour late or something crazy. We're all still just staring in this tent like a bunch of assholes.
Yeah.
And then over the mic, like it sounded like it was fake. Like
It did
like,
sound fake.
the Inner City Posse show tonight has been postponed or until further notice or something like that.
Don't know.
He's like, yo,
Oh,
what?
we thought it was a joke, like the
Someone's like,
beginning
that's
of
the
it.
intro or something, right? I said, no, the show is canceled. We can leave right now. And they were like, no.
No, I'm like, come on.
It's done. They didn't show.
It was so professional sounding,
Yo, it was
canceled.
crazy.
It wasn't like, hey, no one went
No, 'cause
out
it was
there
supposed to
like
be the clowns, and it was gonna be
Trey
Trey
Pound.
Pound, yeah,
Yeah.
all without their paint.
Yeah.
Trey stepping in for John, his
Yeah.
brother, and then
No.
whatever happened.
No,
it didn't-
no, yeah,
whatever
no,
happened,
that's not
it
what
didn't go
happened.
down. They just
I
set
didn't
up
even
on
hear
stage.
that rumor, to be
He's like,
honest with
"Yo,
you,
it's
Chew. I just
crazy."
heard the one that Violent J said on the thing that he was too fucking tired or whatever.
Yeah, I wouldn't believe none of that shit.
No. Violent J,
Like,
I think,
that's
said it in
crazy.
the seminar
He's
the next
on,
day.
oh,
Or maybe on the Patreon.
on
He
like a
was like, listen, man,
Patreon or
I have
something
this
else
heart
he did.
condition and
He
I was
talked about
doing
it.
too much stuff that weekend and I slept
But yeah,
through
so
it.
that didn't go down. We was like, yo, that's some
So
bullshit.
I feel
What else
like
you gonna
this
do?
year at the Gathering of Legends, maybe they should give the Juggalos the Inner City Posse because they got the dog beats and it's legendary. So let's go. No, I think he was under.
He said, I had to sleep, man.
He's
He
what he
was
said.
talking about,
Yeah.
no, fuck it.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, so maybe we'll get that. That would be legendary. I'm not gonna put. If someone says, "What would you want?" That would be that would be my pick now. At this point,
But how long is that set gonna be?
okay.
That's why I was in the tent at 3:20 because it
Because
was
only people who are really gonna
like,
go are gonna go.
20 minutes of
Fine.
So yeah, sure. But
What? I'll take that. I will take that. Okay. Chris Hansen also had a seminar, you guys. I hope Wesley stops by. I don't know if he will or not, but La Perp. She's down here. I'm gonna keep going above these people's names. La Perp, she's the homie. Detroit.
it's Carl's boy, right?
Oh,
No. What's his name?
maybe, yeah. Cody Manson.
What's other fucking dudes ain't even huffing paint yet?
Clockworky, Naked Face,
They
Baby
ain't huffing
Boys.
paint? Oh, it's like-
Naked Face, Baby Boys.
That's crazy, is that?
All right. Then we had JCW Wrestling.
Was this the year that Corp came back? Cause what was this one? Legends of JCW. I feel like this might have been the year that it was just a Royal Rumble, like and Corp came out. I don't remember, and Shaggy was just.
Oh, I
berating
remember
him.
Shaggy
It's
talking
like,
about
this piece
it.
of shit fucking. It was, yeah. Yo, that was the funniest shit. Cause he was like, nah, cause we didn't see, we heard, cause that year you could hear the commentary over the speakers.
Yes,
Or the
that's
voice,
when
or
it's the only
however
time it's
they did it.
good.
You could hear it then too. So you just heard Shaggy saying, "Is that fucking Corp? That fucking piece of shit."
So good.
It's like, yo, what is happening?
Oh,
right now?
exactly, Chewy. Yep.
This is
Carl,
like
you
that.
know.
He was dying. Was that the year too? I don't know, but one year, like that naked bitch jumped in the fucking shit too.
Oh
That
no,
naked
that
crazy bitch.
yeah, it was on stage, so it was legend,
No, it was
wasn't it?
well, it was at the wrestling.
No, but I mean when the ring was on the stage, I feel
No,
like 'Cause I feel like this it was on the stage
Maybe
starting
yeah, I
now.
don't know.
Yeah, JCW ring is down by the main stage, regardless. But yeah, some naked girl jumped
Yeah,
into the
naked bitch
Royal
jumped in,
Rumble.
yeah, and I feel like someone dressed as Doink jumped in too and was unnoticed because he was a Doink or whatever the fuck, and that bitch jumped in naked. But I don't think it was this year.
Yeah, I think it was a different year too.
But yeah, Corp came out. That was,
All
so yeah,
right.
2 pills and $50 for you.
So here we go. We got the electric crime scene blacklight party. I had that outfit I was wearing on Twitch last night. That bizarre, like weird colored. Oh, on TikTok last night, I had a light themed, a bizarre black light themed outfit that I got for that. And I was so hype on it. And I go walking over. That's always, I'm such a loser. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see how dope I look in this fucking black light with this outfit I planned just for this stupid ass thing, right? We get there. Here's JoJo and all these other girls, like triple six, whatever her name is, I forget. But all the girls, they're throwing fucking reactive paint on all the dudes that are like drooling in the front or whatever. And I'm like, I don't want to don't fucking throw paint on my fucking cute outfit. I was so, I was like so mad about it. I was like so hyped to go down there and just like have a dance party, but I didn't want to get all fucking covered in paint. So there's my win. Poor girl who didn't want to get her awesome, bizarre. I will catch me wearing it this year, though. I'm gonna make some magic earrings for it, actually. That glow in the reflective dark. Yeah, he came into my TikTok and he stayed for a little while. He was super nice. Yes, we saw him in Missouri also. Yep, he seems nice enough.
The first one was before the show. It was 2 Missouri shows.
Yeah, yes, because the one that Tom Wood was at also. Yeah. Okay, then we got the Suds and Scrubs and Suds Foam to Your Dome Party, Shaggy the Airhead and Devereaux. It's just the same kind of thing. Bunch of bitches shaking their butts. And some bitches with other things shaking their things. Remember? I mean, there's all kinds of chicks on these stages. So just know that you have your choice. What? Act like it there wasn't. I don't know if it was this year.
What's that DJ Clay's party?
That was DJ Clay's party because he said if you have a penis, get off the stage. Well, there was a bunch of dudes up there. What? And it just was becoming a sideshow. Peep this shit stage. Thursday afternoon, 2 to 3. Love Rising stage. The black lights are lit and the Juggalo fam is in the house. If you want to take the stage to showcase the talents of the Juggalo family, then here is your chance to shine. With a professional sound system, Sound Ninja, and microphones, okay, you will be heard far and wide throughout the gathering grounds. So feel free to rap, sing, tell jokes, play an instrument, dance, whatever your Juggalo heart desires. This is a perfect opportunity for novices and masters alike to drop them bombs as you rock the mic at the gathering. Let's make some challenges to our friends.
He does look like an angry grandpa in that shit.
What?
He's some shit. Chunk, be a chunk.
Yeah. So let's see.
That's a crazy picture.
Bizarre World, the world's most dangerous stunt show. They've been coming like every year, I feel like now. They do? Hey, yo.
One guy stapled his fucking balls to the table.
I
with,
bet.
like a nail
I know
gun.
it would help.
And then they couldn't get it out for a bit.
Oh my God, that was last year or the year
Like
before.
yeah, it was
Yeah,
like a
his
year.
balls were unfortunately they couldn't get the gun knife
They
out. I
fucking
mean, a
hit
gun
the
knife.
they
Listen
hit
to
the
me.
they
The
hit the stud with the
he
fucking
hit the
nail gun.
stud with a nail gun. Correct. That's it.
So it was just took them a little bit more to get the bitch off. Yeah.
Sheesh. Okay. So contests. The netting game. We all know what that's about. Flow Rap Master Battle. The what t-shirt contest. Did we watch this
We
one?
didn't watch them this year, so we didn't know
We
how
can't
crazy
tell
they
you.
got. But last year, I mean, they were finger
Last year
fucking
they
and
were like actual
they
pornography
were like fucking each other with
with
dildo and
things.
shit. Yeah.
They were human centipedes.
Oh yeah.
Shit was
It was killing it.
it was unreal, bro.
But
Honestly,
that was 2019. And Busey was just like, I'm impressed.
he was. He was like,
He
"Wow, okay."
y'all are earning
It
shit,
was
but we don't know what
crazy.
happened this year.
Costume contest and Juggalo GOTJ game show. We gotta enter some more games again. You guys. I like winning trophies and necklaces. All right. Too long have I not participated and let others take all the shine.
Just playing old crazy music and shit. What's Angry Grandma gonna be playing up there?
Right. Hello, my baby.
Watching Spaceballs up there?
Yeah. All right. So we got the psychopathic auction. Oh, look. It looks like Rachel Paul's still around at this point. So we get the Dark Carnival tarot readings. That won't last for too much longer. From what I can. I feel like they have tarot readings again, though. They have the Juggalo auction.
You can bring your own shit to auction.
Right, which is different from the psychopathic
Yeah,
auction.
they held the auction, but they didn't take a cut of it or anything.
Where did that street team picture come from? Yeah, I'm part of the street team for this barbecue situation. And I'm gonna tell you guys, it comes out of all of our pockets, and all of ours is like the 4 people who fucking participate on the only time of the year where the street team actually does something. All the rest of the year, they're just like, I'm on the street team. But it's okay. It's cool. Um, Sometimes people show up and help out more for, I feel like, a clout situation. It's fine. This year we're doing glizzies at the flea market. Remember when Psychopathic used to do this, you guys? And they Violent J had the beach barbecue and they gave all the food to the hungry ninjas at the jump off. And there were so many hungry people there. Now that is given over to the street team to do. So the street team really doesn't consist of that many people. I think there's actually 47 in the group, but that's not even how many participate. So make sure that you give them a good job if you see. Uh, let's see. Here we go. And we all try to repost and do our part to promote ICP throughout the year. Let's see. These are the Merch Bazaar characters. Rachel Paul's Dark Carnival Tarot, Tom Wood, Trolls, Stones, and Wicked Paint, Wicked Dream Creations. I feel like all these people pretty much still doing. No? Okay, then we got auction item. Let's see. What does that say? I don't know. This fucking shit's in the way. Jump Steady's Scrub Time Jersey, Lot 1. Okay. These 2XL jerseys were worn by Jump Steady. Okay. So now this is on the Scrub Time. Now, like we were saying, they did the Old Man Olympics, the ICP Late Night Funhouse Talk Show.
You skip over Chris Hansen somewhere?
No, I didn't get there yet. I'm on the auction items. I skipped over it. Why would I skip over it? I did March Bazaar, other flavor. Yes, I absolutely skipped over it. I stopped at the barbecue. I was too excited. I just moved on. But this was actually one of the highlights of the whole entire gathering. If I'm being honest. I don't know why. I just didn't see it. I think my screen was just down, you know? Chris Hansen's To Catch a Predator seminar. Where the fuck is Wes Orange Blueprint when you need him? So apparently Wes went to school.
It's like, we ain't missing Chris Hansen's shit. We went and got a seat. We already see when we got there.
He was in
When
like
he
the
came
second
out, he
row.
said, "Everybody stand up." He said, "Please take a seat." It was like, oh shit. I was like, I ain't standing up.
No.
Like,
I
what's
went
going
to
on
this.
here?
Right. So he was great. He came out, his wife was there. He was just talking about, I don't know, like how like this is the progression of the show. He thought it would only go for a little bit because, you know, after predators start seeing this show, obviously they're not going to be falling for these tricks anymore. That's crazy. Oh no, they just always keep falling for the tricks. He says it's absolutely mind blowing to him how easy it is to ensnare these people. So that was fun. I think I have a video of some of the Chris Hansen seminar.
Shit was ill.
It was so
Every question that people had, like, what happened at they would ask him a question about a certain episode about a certain dude, and he would be like, "Oh, this is dude. This is his name. This is what he did. This is who he thought he was talking to." Like he knew like all of it. It was crazy.
he had it in his head. You know what I
like
mean?
all of it. It was like
He does a
someone was like, "Do you
podcast.
feel bad?" Or there's like some people have killed themselves. He says, "I go to sleep fucking happy at night." He was like, "I go to sleep easy." He was like, "The fuck are you talking about?" I was like, "Yeah."
That's true.
And then, like she was saying, buddy Wes went to school with some dude who was caught up on the Chris Hands on To Catch a Predator. He was on the show, or whatever. And so our boy Wes was like, raised his hand and was like, "What about this guy right here?" And gave him his name and showed his
He had a
mugshot.
bunch of copies of this
Yeah,
dude's
this
like
dude's
mugshot.
Yeah, and he was like, "Oh, this is this guy's name. He's from here." He thought he was talking to a
Whatever.
13-year-old this and that or whatever. He's like, "This is what he said." Yeah, he was like, "This is what his job was." Like he knew fucking everything.
And Wes was just like, "Yup."
Wes was like, "Yo, this is crazy." He's like, "Can you sign these mugshots for me so I can give them out to my friends for Christmas presents?" He said, "Absolutely. Just hand them on up and I'll sign everything afterwards."
It was great.
Yes.
I don't know if you'll be able to see us all, but we're all in the front row over here. I don't know what this video is exactly of or from, but let's see. Hold on, I need to turn on the volume.
It was oh shit. It's like, yo, we ain't. I was like, are they catching people here? What's this
Right, they're
going on?
setting
'Cause
up
I don't know
some
what's
stings. That would be
going on.
great. Some people turned around at the gate. All right, let's try to listen. Hold on.
I'm going to need everybody just to stand up for 1 second. Everybody just stand up. All right, now have a seat. Have a seat right over there. I need you to have a seat. That's right, right over there. How nice is it to be back in a group? And especially here for the gathering of the Juggalos and Juggalettes. I'm honored to be here. Thank you for
Fierce.
joining me this afternoon. So I first met the boys a little more than a year ago. One of my projects is a YouTube channel called Have a Seat with Chris Hansen. If you haven't seen it, check it out. We do some predator stuff. We do some other investigative stuff. We've done pandemic stuff. And one of the stories we did involved an investigation of a guy who's in the music business, who's a true predator, a guy by the name of Donnie Vanity. So after all our reporting, ICP took a public stance against him and this sort of behavior in the music business. And I thought, wow, we need to get these guys on the show. And they graciously appeared. They did a marvelous interview seen by hundreds of thousands of people. And they
People like, I want to whoop.
I know.
merely had
17 years
champions
ago.
on AOL and
Like,
Yahoo,
uh-oh.
right? That was it. Well, today, as you know, there's been an explosion of social media platforms upon which predators can approach kids online. And during the pandemic, more kids have been online for longer periods of time than ever before. The danger is more now at a higher level than ever before in the history of the internet. So it's important for all of us as
You know,
parents,
there's some
as
scumbag
uncles, as
creep taking
aunts,
notes in
and
here too. Like, what
all
not
of
to
you
do?
to be extremely cautious online. I mean, think about this.
How
We did
long is
another
this?
predator investigation just a few months ago in
Almost.
Michigan, actually. And we caught a Michigan State Corrections officer, a prison guard, trying to hook up with a 14-year-old girl. We caught a guy who had done. We had caught a guy who did work inside the governor's mansion, a police officer from overseas. So it continues today. I thought when we did the first investigation that we do it once or twice as a segment on Dateline, and that after the third one nobody would show up. Well, now 400 plus guys later, it's never ending, right? And so one of the reasons we started. What's that? Well, they do that. They absolutely do that, and that's one of the reasons why I started the podcast Predators Uncaught, which is out now on all platforms. Because we go back and we look at these cases, and it's mind-boggling to me to find out, one, where these guys are, and two, what they've been up to since then. Very few of them go straight, that's for sure, I can tell you this. People ask me all the time, who are these guys? What do they have in common? And I can tell you that for the most part, they don't stand out of a crowd. It could be the guy you're next to at the grocery store, the liquor store, the dry cleaners on a Saturday morning. We found doctors. We found teachers. We found cops. And I think they break down into three different categories. One is the hardcore heavy hitter, the guy who would be doing this with or without the internet. The younger group who's socially awkward, who goes after. The
What's
great
that?
part
Oh,
about this.
um. So yeah, he was awesome. It like that was his intro or whatever. But let me turn off this just to make sure that's off. Yeah, so he was great. I really liked him. He was super like personable, very like a very normal guy, just like he is on the show. And he's like a fucking hero. You know what I mean? He's like an absolute fucking hero. Chris Hansen. And then he came out, and then after Chris Hansen was the wet t-shirt contest. Just so we're clear, there wasn't any weird change of plans to make it look like we weren't who we were. It was 100% wet t-shirt contest.
Wet t-shirt contest.
Yeah. So
Fire.
yeah, it was pretty
Make sure
great.
we're checking them IDs for sure.
Right. That part. That part.
Hey there, runaway.
Yes, Rago. Oh my God. Yeah, he was great. He was, and he had his
Chris
wife
Hansen
there.
shit was
It
good,
was
yeah.
so nice. I really enjoyed it because we were all just sitting down,
Everybody was
just
just
chilling.
yeah.
Everyone was there, and everyone
Everybody
was
just sitting there.
listening.
Yo, yeah,
No
everybody
one was
attentive. No,
misbehaving.
yeah. It was like, let's see your butthole. He's like,
No,
yeah, absolutely not, guys.
yeah. Then that was
You
the
know
end of
what's
that.
it? You know, it was just like, yeah, it's not happening.
Yeah, it was. I
They
mean,
just,
that whole year anyway was very
but yeah,
like
everybody was just sitting there like
in
listening to
shock
story
almost.
time with Chris Hansen,
Yeah,
right?
it was great. It
It's
was a
like,
cool
yo,
vibe.
this is crazy.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. All right, so yeah, thanks for reminding me. I actually skipped
Joking
that.
with your panties.
We're not playing runaway games here. Oh yeah, so I already did the merch thing when you weren't here. And then the auction items. So let's see. We got a few things. Jump steady scrub time jerseys. Yep. Blazes. Selling off blaze shit. Quest for Shangri-La jerseys. Yep. Okay, bunch of jerseys in the auction. All right.
BCG game bundles.
Yeah. Jekyll Brothers unique mask. That's pretty cool.
6L, XL jersey,
Mm.
3XL, and fucking W and J.
Who are we talking about? Oh, Chris Hansen. No, no, no.
Take a seat on my face.
No. The Wicked Wonka stage set model. That's pretty cool. Here, I'm just gonna put that on real quick. You can still talk and look at it.
Fucking Michael Jackson hookup. Oh, the Wicked Wonka stage set. There it is. Found Jay's Doc Lotus vintage mask from the Hatchet Rising tour. That shit was the illest shit. You remember that? That was the ill shit. Blaze You Dead Homie. And then Twisted. And then ICP. And then Doc Lotus. That shit was ridiculous. What's the Palladium? What is you talking about? And the Bazaar set too. I mean, Wizard of the Hood was something else, man. Wizard of the Hood was. I said, yo, I ain't gonna be riding unless those little people come out, you know what I mean? And then I said, holy shit, there's like 8 of them up there. This is gonna be legitimate. And that shit was legitimate. Hell yeah. What?
Yeah.
Bill.
Yes.
Comic book sketch
Rocco.
cover.
I agree with that. No, Wizard of the Hood would still be better. Didn't Madrox, no. Mono put out a whole thing about fuck y'all. Like, so someone said, why don't you just come back and just come in and buy a ticket and perform at the ship? He said something about it. Probably fuck you. I don't know. And this is how long it was. Not very.
3 days.
And ended right at Saturday at midnight. That's crazy. No. It is the year of legends, you know? Oh, yeah, there is the map. It's a lot different now. This part isn't campground. This campground is now where this is, and this is now where this is. There's also a stage right here. And this stage is now. Oh, there's also a. Wait, there's something here? Oh, that's the merch. There's a stage here.
Yeah, this was a Love Ride and that's with Chris Hansen.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So we'll go back to the top here. Fuck off, going to the gathering, sticker. And this is the promo for the Bazaar show. Then this is the entrance. Someone was asking, no, where they would park, but yeah, you would pull right in this door and park over there, even if you weren't having a car pass. I'm not sure what this picture is of. This is one of the ones I added. I was like, oh, it's not in there. Oh, oops. My bad. Juggalo John helping me set up the Bala site. This was the first year with the dinosaur that we had been there. I feel like,
Yeah, I think so. But he was like dinosaurs. Like, oh, second left after the dinosaur. And I was like,
right?
we just
Yeah,
like
that was our
second left after the
directions.
dinosaur, and we're on the right, like most of the way down.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we said that a lot. That was our directions. So yeah, this was where we camped. Camped over here, I believe. Like I said, there's just a path. It was nice. It was a good area. We could see main stage over that way. Oops. And that's like was the where Chris Hansen not performed, but
That's where like Ballers is now.
yeah, yeah. That's merch area over there. You can always let that play through again. Yeah, that's all ball is now. There's no stages over there anymore.
Yeah, yeah, this correct.
Yeah. All right. Then see here. There, come on, everything so I know what videos coming in. Well, I don't need to know how we can get out of it pretty fast. Rainbow. There's Wes. I don't think Wes is in here tonight, but this was, yeah, right. It was early on, and there wasn't a lot of people there this year, but it was also Thursday morning or Wednesday.
Yeah, it's announced like I don't know, a couple months maybe before, like announced like a couple months before it actually went down or something
Yep, like
crazy. It
Carl
like
was saying.
last minute.
He already had bought and paid for all his Astro stuff.
Yeah, so like it wasn't packed. But,
Oh wait, they can't hear that. Who is it? Hmm? That fine. Okay.
Well, for one, it is.
No, we didn't. We'll see what's here. We know that feels like the last one. Hey, gang gang, Rocco. Aw. I got my bizarre look going so that means it's ICP time. That's how I can sometimes tell what's happening.
The Mikey Clark goggles.
I got my Mikey Clark goggles. Yup. That was the stage set. That was the vibe. It was so dope. Really liked it. As you can see, I am also bizarre, as per my normal life. And here's Chris Hansen. Darn. Take a seat.
That percents and shit was
Oh, it was so good. Yeah, it was a good one.
Man's just listening to that man and all the pieces of shit he's got in different kind of ways.
This is also a bizarre bathing suit. This guy, I heard he was a pedophile or something. Maybe I'm not right. I shouldn't have said that, but I heard bad things about him. So I'm not gonna. This is a lot of this are LaRue boys against each other. So there's like 1, 2, 3 brothers, 4 brothers, 3 brothers, or 4 brothers. Okay, so there's 3 of them going at each other. This is blind man boxing. It is, yes.
Right. First year of the boxing, yeah, no doubt. And the first fight to happen at the blind man boxing ring was 2 legally blind men. Two blind men with fucking canes and fucking shit.
No, see, he said all four in there. That's what I thought.
All right, yeah, okay.
That's why it was so fucking hectic, to be honest.
Shit
I
was
mean,
ill.
they were really going on each other. So we'll watch that. Oh, it's already broke up. Okay. As you can see, this place is packed. Maybe you can't see, but all out here is the street. All right, let's see what's next. More blind boxing. And then the crowd would get hit.
Oh, yo, them. Them bootlegs and stuff.
What?
You burn your flannels.
Oh my god, I was already saying, can we make that a saying, Nilbog?
What was the other one, too? I guess I'll just
Oh.
put it over.
Something about Insane Clown Posse, no? Or is it a different one? But the flannel one was for
Burn your
me.
flannels. Another one that said something crazy, too.
So yeah, this is just,
Yeah, after 4 years of fucking digging posts into the ground and shit.
Now you know, right? Yeah, now you have actual post in the ground and garden hoses and shit. Here's us at the good old bazaar.
See, flannel burning.
Yes. Oh my god, yes. Oh, I didn't watch him today. Is that what's happening? Oh shit! I'm like, yeah, I'm in it. Okay, he got a flannel. It's not really a flannel that he thinks it's a flannel. Aw, gang, Krista, Rocco, Cracker, and fucking Mikey Clark. Chris Hansen.
Oh, we're talking about DJ Paul this year, yo. P on security. P on security. Fucking, yo. Shout out to
DJ Paul is great. DJ Paul is great.
That was the illest set.
I don't know who took this picture, but I'm guessing it was not me. But here it is. That's just beautiful. Can I zoom in on it? Yes. Just to show you a. So, it's just dope.
DJ Paul's the illest.
Oh
The
my
speech
god, he was
gave
so good.
before he came out onto stage this year that we're talking about.
That's what I can't show. Ooh, I can still see it. Oh my god. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I fucked up my whole setup just to make sure I got that picture out of there. Yeah, that guy.
This year we seen a guy try to. We'll get to that at the end.
Alright. So why is but this now is over my name? I don't. I need to move this over.
Okay, so after the clown,
Ah!
whatever day that after the clowns, the clowns was Saturday, right? So Saturday night, it's probably like 3:30 in the morning, like 4 almost maybe or something, you know. And it's just me and her sitting at our campsite in Big Ballers and shit. And then a group of like 5 people come walking past, just like on a mission, you know. And they're like, "Hey, Ninja," and I'm like, "What?" They're like, "You want to make $50?" I said, "Absolutely not." And they just start dying and they just keep walking, you know. So then I just get up and I go to the road to look down to see if they're gonna catch one of these assholes who wants this $50. And sure enough, the next fucking group of 3 people, that's walking towards them, they're like, "Hey, one of you want to make $50?" The guy was like, "Fuck yeah." And he was holding this girl's hand and shit or whatever. And they're like, "You gotta shoot this bottle rocket out your dick hole." And she was like, no, you're not doing this. Nah. And he's like, "Yeah, right, fuck yeah, I'll do this," you know? They was like, "No." So they was like, "Nah, you gotta put it in your dick hole." And then he's like, "All right, you know."
Say less, basically.
Yeah.
Just grabs
So
it.
he takes this thing and then he fucking like opens up and inserts this thing into his pee hole, like, and then he pinches
One
it.
try.
And then he just
One
pinches
try
it.
with the
He just
splinters,
pinches
bro.
it at the ends to hold it in there so he can light it. Then he lights it, and as he's pinching it, He just still pinching it, and this thing is just shooting fucking sparks all over his dick and
He
balls.
didn't let go.
And then it like paps, and then he like jumps and lets go. Then basically, and it was the funniest shit.
And we
never
have
done.
video of
Yo,
it.
yeah. So then I just start dying. I'm just dying. These people are all dying, and it's so funny.
Yes,
And
it
then
is.
like yeah, so we're like, okay, that's it. I said it's time to pack up because nothing else is gonna happen right now that's gonna top this right now. So I'm done here. We're gonna pack
It was
up and
at
we're
like
gonna get the fuck
6
out
in the
of here. Yeah,
morning
it was
or
like
5:30 or whatever.
It's
It
like,
looks
yo,
like dark, but
it was
what I can do is play it, and you might be able to hear our awesome
like yo.
reactions to it.
And then we was dying, and then we got home, and then she twittered like, "Yo, the last thing we seen was this," and they was like, "Yo, that was
That
us.
was
We let
us. And I
homeboy
said,
do
nah,
that." And we said, "Nah."
send me video. They said, we have a video. I said, let me see it. I'll know if it, I'm like, oh no, that is definitely, and you can hear him laughing in the background because we were standing right
Yo,
there.
yeah,
So let me find that.
it was the illest
It's
shit.
not showing this, right?
Let me see that.
Can you hear this? There's him laughing. One more time.
See this shit?
Unfortunately, the guy taking it is a clown. He's holding the camera and it's casting a shadow. So you can't really see it, to be honest. Oh yeah, you can. Well, you really can't though.
Zip the shit.
I won't risk
Like
it.
post it in Discord or something.
I can post it in the Discord,
Yeah,
yes.
so-
If you guys are not following, hold on, let me mute that. If you guys aren't in the Discord, Josh, would you mind whispering it or posting it in the chat?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't know.
What?
Oh, you can. You can win.
I don't know. Yeah, that's true.
But that man shot that. He didn't shoot it up. He just pinched it on there and it fucking exploded.
All right.
It was the
Wait,
illest shit.
It was crazy.
Wow,
So yeah, that was like the very last thing that we actually saw when we were leaving. I think that's the last.
Yeah, we were sitting at the site, then this happened, and it's like, all right,
Oh,
back up to get out of
what
here.
else do we got here?
It's not on the screen, though.
Feel like we get me passing out some cupcakes. This is, I don't know what this is. Oh, the auction maybe. And I'm just passing out. I'm doing street team stuff, passing out cupcakes. I don't know if you're in here getting an auction or a cupcake.
Street team barbecue.
I'm wearing like 3 backpacks. You hear him back there? Okay. Jordan took this picture. It's hanging on my wall upstairs. If you don't look at this print, it's pretty good. Except the print is printed on the wrong way, so it kind of sucks. But see, another great picture, Juggalo John. What?
The downpour, like right, you
Yeah.
could see before. That other picture was taken like 10 minutes before this picture was type shit.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it was downpouring, and we were like, "Shit, are we gonna have a problem?" No, it stopped like right now, and we said, "Let's go set up." Super nugs. Someone took this picture. This guy. Ooh, I'll pull it. Picture. That's when Violent J
He's
was
trying to crush his head.
maybe. This is bizarre now.
He's like, I can't do it with 2 fingers. I'm
Hey, it's Matthew. Is he still in here? Chewy. I don't know if you're still in here or not. But there you are. um, this is just pictures that I got from other people at some point. I feel like. What kind of face you? That's like the look you always give me. What the fuck's wrong with you, bitch? Look. And I feel like that was it for that. We did maybe have some more videos. Let's see. What's on there? Oh, it's not DJ Paul, right? DJ Paul wasted. Oh, slap KO. Right, let's watch this one.
Yeah, that's a good.
It's a slap fight. Yikes.
Flips the table.
Oh yeah. Sheesh. Okay. What else do we got?
That's the type of shit I'm trying to go see, you know? Holy
Oh yeah,
shit.
that wasn't this year. That was the 20th. So these are all different gatherings. Okay. Yeah, so we watched the other DJ Paul. You weren't in here, Rocco. So I mean, we could watch this other DJ Paul wasted. Lil Blog wasn't here either. Oh, this part.
PR security. PR security. PR security. PR security. You're the one telling us. Yeah, I fucking love DJ Paul.
Yeah, there you go, Rocco. So good.
You know, he twirled around and fell down at one point. Was the illest
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. So yeah, I don't think anything else happens on this one, right?
Nah. Well, just a PR security.
We already finished.
This-
And he played surprise multiple times. I
He
loved
played
that he was
surprises like
talking.
3 times. He played Don't Fuck With Me like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
The DJ fucked something up. Ooh, fucking.
Yeah. All right. So in this version of the gathering, what do we get for legends? Well,
Beyond
3-6 Mafia
security.
was announced today, so we know that that's happening. Yes. Beyond security. So they're already in. I feel like on the first night, Vanilla Ice should probably be there. I would really, really love to see the Inner City Posse. That's my actual wish for Legends. Um, I mean, I'd also take a whatever Rida set because Riders are so legendary, if I'm being honest. They have enough verses on songs that they could just go back and forth and have other idiots up there singing along in the chorus, you know? But they won't. But an inner city posse set we could get.
It's more feasible.
Right. So that's why it's my wish, and the other one isn't. Let's see. Blase Rose. No, thank you.
Love to see.
Carl.
Few other movies.
Plenty of ninjas would love to see Blase Rose, except for Violent J should
Is
not.
she playing by the bushes?
Where are you going? Oh, cool story, bro. So for me, that's pretty much it for that night. The next night, I mean, I feel like Whitney Payton had a legendary performance, but for me, she's not a legendary person. But I don't know about the rest of that. That's just an opinion on my own side. I don't care to give her one of my legendary spots, but other people might. I'm sure you would, Carl. um, what? Darkwing, thank you. Appreciate you. Um, so yeah, not for me, but RA I would have picked and have picked prior, and he is announced also. So let's go. We got RA. Um, Upon a Burning Body, not for me. Ouija Mac isn't for me saying I vote for him for legend, but CJ Quick, huh? Tequila back. Oh my God, Rocco. Yeah, let's bring back Tila Tequila, y'all. Um, if she came back, it would actually be a problem. You know what I mean? I feel like we've grown up from maybe some of the behavior from Hog Rock years. Like we couldn't pull it
She will
off
come
here.
back and she'll be up front with the Jesus the Juggalos people or something.
It's true. You guys, I just still want to have all of the old, no, not old. I want to have all of the past Miss Juggalette contestants.
Macho Man, you know who best be playing my perfect friend?
Right.
What was called that? Bubba Spot. Andrew WK. I figured he would have came out and did well, but he didn't last very long. I was like, oh, this is.
Yeah, Afro Mans definitely should be invited or play or whatever. I mean, like, for sure.
Afro Man, if we get Afro Man, we need like a second stage set where he's just hitting bongs and
Right.
playing
Like how
fucking a couple of breakdowns on his guitar.
so if they have because sometimes they have theme-ish kind of nights, you know what I mean? So say like they have that night that has Green Jello, and then they also have the Speedball and the Mary Tyler Horror night. Maybe they have what were we just saying? Afro Man. So Afro Man's like a smoking night. So maybe like Afro Man and KMK and friends if they're not playing main stage, you know what I mean? Whatever. I'm trying to be nice, but you know what I mean? More of like a smoking vibe or something like that. Or you know what I mean? Yeah.
Stitches up on it.
Stitches, no. I love Stitches for sure. Yeah, exactly. Danny Brown, see, he's already like, nope. Tila Tequila, fuck her. Cypress Hill, yeah, I would love that. I'll take that one. I mean, if it starts getting legendary, seems like everyone that's playing like after, say 8 o'clock on.
He tried.
um,
He ain't last too long. Yeah.
no, not at all. What about Riff Raff, y'all? Like, what? No. Everyone this year was fine. People threw stuff at Lardy and she caught it and ate it, like I said. I would love to have Lardy back because that's pretty legendary. as far as getting your shit thrown at you and just grabbing it and eating it. Stitches, yeah, right, exactly. MAGA rap? No. Oh no. Riff Raff would have been, but he acted like a big bitch when he played.
Yeah, Rap is
We
straight
love Riff Raff,
comedy gold. Oh, that dude is the
but
funniest
he
shit.
was a
He just came out
big
and got
pussy.
scared, and he looked like a deer in the headlights. He's about to get hit by a fucking Mack truck. He
I love
just
Riff Raff. We were right up in the front, like not like front, but like up in the front area.
fucking Free Loco with him.
We were
Like,
hype.
where's the Rip Rap?
Right. And he
Rip
was
Rap,
just like,
Andy Milonakis.
you guys are throwing stuff at me and you're getting your own people's stuff wet. Y'all are stupid. I'm like, oh my God, bro, shut up. Then he's like hiding behind his DJ.
He was
And
walking
then
behind
he went behind the curtain so he couldn't get hit
walked
by
from one
stuff.
side to the other and sang a
Ouija,
song, and then he came out.
yeah,
the
Ouija Mac came out and tried to like be like,
He put
y'all,
his jacket
don't get
on
him.
and shit or something.
Everyone
And
was like,
shit,
"Fuck
still
this!"
didn't work.
And Juggalos that I knew, everyone was hyped to see Riff Raff.
Yeah. But you come out and like shit's gonna be thrown. You come out and like look scared.
No one
and say,
told
like,
him
"Don't throw it."
about this part. It seems like because if you act like, "Don't throw stuff at me, y'all," like what?
Being a filmmaker.
Yeah,
This made me
exactly.
laugh, but
Oh
I was
yeah.
like, oh man.
I mean, if we had a legendary fails stage, that would be on there. Tila and Riff Raff. Huh?
I wasn't really.
I wasn't expecting him to feel that
Yeah,
hard.
I was like, oh right.
But he was like, "What? I just got my hair did.
Yeah.
I just got my hair did, and my shoes and my family's here. Y'all are whack." Oh, jeez. All right. So then we had, um, like I said, Lardy B. I would vote for Danny Brown. He's not going to be able to come back. I don't feel like, even though I have nothing against him, and I would give him another chance.
Morris Day.
Morris Day. That was just legendary that he played. I felt like I don't know how many times you can have a legend. You know what I mean? I mean, I would be amped.
That
George Clinton.
the spaceship and the aliens can show up.
Yeah, he was a bitch. We were super hype on seeing Riff Raff, but he let us down for sure. Full show. Yeah. What can you do though, It happens. So what we got going on for next week here? Here's this back. I'll cash in my 2021 for a 2022, please. 2022 was going to be more planned in advance.
It was a bazaars.
Yeah, so here's the two Bazaar original. If you want to catch a glimpse. So at the ICP seminar, I'm sorry. If you pop these out of the CD holder,
the gem case was
and it was black because only you could see was the hole in the middle. But look who's actually hidden behind. If you pulled the CD out, because you wouldn't know because they colored it black.
Little secret.
You had to take the whole CD box apart to see that. But nope, you bought Bizarre.
Good to buy yourself a half ounce of dope. I said, what dope are you buying and where are you getting it for $50 for a half ounce? It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay.
Yeah, it was $50 though.
That's what he said.
Oh.
For whatever it was, I think he said 50.
Does he?
But I don't remember that.
I love Bizarre, man. That's a good one.
Such release told. What's the next one?
The next one is the Gathering of Dreams. So at the, I don't know if it was an ICP seminar or whatever, but I feel like Rob was talking about it with ICP basically. And they were saying that they already told us in advance. Day one was going to be the Juggalos Day. Day two was going to be Jumps Day or whatever. Day three was Shaggy's Day. And day four was Joe's Day or whatever. Violent J's Day. Um, so basically, we started submitting ideas for the gathering. If you had a gathering dream, you would submit it with all kinds of hopes and dreams attached to it, pictures, like proof of wants. I don't know. So, and then they basically they didn't give us anything to do any of these activities. They just said, "Okay, your activity can take place on this day on the at this thing." Like you guys, Rocco, I believe you guys did blind boxing on Juggalo day of the
stage.
right, that's what I'm saying. There was one Juggalo day that everyone set up stuff. Everything was on time because ICP is notoriously late, but Juggalos were excited to do what they were doing. Like it was their thing, you know. So they were there. They were on time. We missed the can I see that? What? What thing? It's not. I believe it's not. I would only say like info tent or whatever. I don't think it was in there at all. um so yeah, this one is the Gathering of the Juggalos, Gathering of Dreams, 22nd annual. I did submit my dream for a parade, right? I mean, unless it says something about the street team, which I don't think it's even under that. You know what I mean? Because the street team ran it. So I mean, that's how I ran the parade. It was through the street team. That's how I ended up getting it accomplished. So I wrote in, I was like, hey, I want to host a welcome home parade. We've done it in the past a few times, but I would really love it to be an official thing and this and that. And whoever answered me from Ninjas in Action or whatever was like, yeah, we've thought about it in the past, but it sounds like a lot of work and I think it's just too much. I'm like, all right. And then I'm like, I really want to do this. That's fucked up. I'm like, they can't tell me I can't have a parade. I was just kind of hoping that they would put it in the book, help me by putting it on the website so I could help, get it attention or whatever. But I was like, all right, well, I'm just going to do it myself. And they were like, okay, whatever, have fun. So, yeah, they were like, I don't care, have fun. Don't come asking us for anything. So I went to my street team and I said, hey, I'm putting on a parade. Would you guys all want to help out by getting your street team? Because I thought you have you're from, yep, yep. I'm like, you're from this, you're from that. Oh, yeah. That's from this year?
Well, I mean, how many times did they do it in the ring?
Oh, yeah, right. Where'd that picture get sent to?
I don't know, but we found a video of Buddy doing.
We didn't
that
find it.
blind
You
man
sent it
boxing
to us.
video. Yeah, he sent it to us.
Hold on. It's probably on our Google Pictures. If I
totally
download
forgot
it.
about it too.
That's what he
Just fucking
sent it to
played
me
that
for.
shit. It's like,
Hold
yeah.
on. 1 second. We have something to show for this. 1 minute, friends. Where the fuck is this message? My God, I don't know how to work a phone, so you really have to bear. Um,
But like last week or this week or whatever, our buddy Bus sent the video to us. So I'm like, yo, that's Bus. And this is
okay, let me download it. Okay, I downloaded it. Now I have to get it onto my. What? What? This is not what I want. Let's see here. Hey, wow, what's up, Precious Juggalos and Juggalo Man? Welcome in. I know, right, Precious Juggalo? We never catch each other. I am currently looking for a picture, a video. Can you see in the phone? I just saved it, but I don't know if it's gonna go up on my Google this fast. You know what I'm saying? How do I make that happen? Right. Oh, you can put it right in. Okay. I just gotta refresh it in a second. All right. We'll get it going in a second. Let's go.
So we said this and we remembered this.
Yes. So we were talking about how next week we're doing the Gathering of Dreams, and the first day is all Juggalo run events. And I was saying how I put in for the parade, and they were like, no, I don't think so. So I ended up doing it anyway. I just kind of said, hey, everyone in the street team, I want you to get people from your street team and tell them, get your group together, and we'll each march in groups like northeast, southeast, this, that. The scrubs have always been a big help carrying the banner, so that's always worked out. Did you do it?
Yeah.
All right. So did you put it in the
I just put it in the
gathering?
folder that we've been watching.
Okay. All right. So let me open this up.
Is that homeboy fucking native? The native.
And yeah, because there's Orange Ninja. I totally didn't even notice that the first time. All right. Sorry, it's just my big fat face here.
We didn't remember our homeboy did blind man boxing.
Yeah, it's Bus. Is he even in here?
The other day. Nah,
He was in here last time, but okay.
Like 3 dudes or something with it.
This is Bus right here. He fell right out.
My dude. It's 3.
Oh wait, it's not. Oh, yeah, hold on. Hold on.
That should be.
Was it?
Go for the kill shot, Bus. Let's go, Bus. Let's go.
That's our boy.
Love Bus.
Oh, he's great. He comes to the live sometimes.
Yeah. He's came and camped out with us at the gathering. Oh.
Bus, no. Now he's on a bike.
Oh my god.
That's enough of Bus getting his ass beat.
That's a fucking boy.
That is actually our boy for
He
sure.
came to the gathering with us, and he turned 21 at the gathering. We got pictures of him and a bunch of other people passed out on chairs at our site, including Krista. I think he's in there too. Bus is 21st, but we're still up, the sun has come up now, and she just like, happy birthday, Bus, everybody.
I'm just a bitch, basically, and I'm like, hey, it's 8 in the morning. Why is everyone else sleeping? You guys are losers. Why don't I bother you some more? I feel like that was 2010. So yeah, so anyway, I made the parade without the help of Psychopathic Records. I paid for it out of my own pocket. And then the next year I decided I don't want to do that again. So I got sponsors instead. And now I am accepting sponsors currently. If you have if you have something you want to promote, or if here, this is Bus's 21st birthday. This sleazy hype kills.
King Gordy.
Yeah. And then here's Krista right here. She's knocked out. Ben, I'm partying, as you can see, just being a total bitch in the background. But yeah, that was here's Bus sleeping away. Happy birthday, buddy. I have to get back to the main screen. There we go. But yeah, that was funny. 210, what's up, homie? Yes. Yeah, that would be cool. I could make a coaster set for you. Like you could put, a different meme on 4 different coasters, and you could have it as like a coaster set. I make holders for the coasters also. I have round and I have square. These are the round sizes. You can make them to hang up because I drill holes in them when I have suction cup.
Jesus too.
Well, that's what he was saying. I have this size and this size. This one, they're both, I mean, this one's good for travel, so it's like it's like that size. I also have this, I lost that one. Yeah. Yeah, I can put whatever in these. I've learned how to do there's different techniques that make stuff work better when I don't do it. I also have already made one of my friend's camps put in an order, and I made a bunch of things like this that they're going to hang around their camp, but they have specific camp cool stuff attached to it. So I thought that was cool. So, like, say you were the duck camp because we have a camp full of duck people. I could put a bunch of ducks in your hatchet man.
That's
And
another video we got.
oh yes, we have the duck video. Right. Oh no, that's the point of it. They are ornaments. That's actually what they are. But they don't have to be for Christmas. They can be gathering ornaments, and then after the gathering, you can use them on your Christmas tree. They also glow in the dark. Yeah, that's why I hang them in the window all year long, and then at nighttime they charge during the day. They glow at night, and then at Christmas you can hang it on your tree. At the gathering, you can bring it there. And like I said, if like someone has a duck logo, put them on there, or whatever it is.
The fun duck.
Yeah.
Wonder chosen.
Or just whatever, I'm pretty able to do a lot of different things creatively right now. So let me know.
Shout out to Quackers, the fun duck.
Quackers. It's Quackers. I couldn't get that. Do you know how much I love that song? Pretty good one. It's a pretty good one. You know what I'm saying? There's this reckless bitch. It's pissing me off on my TikTok, y'all. She's not reckless at all. Her thing is just counting how many times Shaggy says, know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, at first I was like, oh, ha ha. Everyone does that. And she was like, you only do that because no, I know that. But she took it a step further and was like, the reason that he says that is because the area he's from, people don't really understand stuff. I'm from Columbus, and we wouldn't have to make sure that people could keep up with the conversation. I'm like, I never really thought about it as the fact of you're trying to have someone make sure they're keeping up with your conversation. And she's like, oh, it was so fucking annoying. I'm like, sometimes I just want to slap the fuck out of people. Is that a thing? I don't know.
Wanting to slap the fuck out of people? Is that a
Saying that, is that okay? Oh no, wanting to for sure. I've also started learning how to make these lighter holders. Sewer's not in here, I don't think, but I sent one out to him. I think I sent one out to someone else in here. I'm not sure, but I've been practicing them. So hopefully, I feel like they were still kind of sticky a little bit on the inside, but maybe it's a one-time use item. I don't know. I know it was to you. It works great. Can you get the lighter in and out? It didn't get stuck in there, or have you not tried yet? Yeah, I sent you an orange and green one. Surprise. I should have sent you an orange and I had an orange and green one, and I was like, wait, what? I have one that's pink and green, and it's so yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, well, I'm gonna pick a color that I like. Cause that was the other thing, cause mine's pink and green, fluorescent. So I'm like, I don't want to put I have to put white in here, really. Like, what color did you put in? Or did you just put in whatever? I'm just too OCD for that. Yeah, why? Would you like one too, friend? This one I was gonna give to y'all. Except you know what's wrong with this one? It's, as you can see, it's purple and green, and I know that's a vibe. Um, so after I make it, I get a lighter. Let me see. And I'm like, oh, this is great. Eh, it's the same size as a lighter. It's for apparently a long mini Bic. Like, who has long mini Bics lying around?
Just try to flick it, it just pushes all the way.
So if you want to get a long mini Bic, this is yours, my friend.
Never even heard of such a
Me
thing.
neither, but someone said they make them. Dimple said it, so I believe her. This was the first one I made, actually. You can see it's kind of shitty. It has a bubble right there. I love sending my friends half of my shitty stuff. No offense, but yeah.
Like, well, it's on my
You put white? That's what I did too. All right, well, this is for you. If we can find a mini Bic. A long mini one, yeah. That's it. And this green glows in the dark. Does yours glow, Carl? I think it's gonna be cool because all the stuff's black reactive too. So I'm gonna be wearing like matte of it to like wherever might be black reactive. I'm wondering if maybe I could buy something that like I could wear that gives off that black light. You know what I mean?
well, like a light glow vest.
Like a necklace or something. That would
You
just
got-
amplify my outfit
You got
thing, so I can help. It'll help me
you
sell.
got your flashlight.
Yes, but I want something that just like is
That
always.
flashlight, that good one you have
Yes.
upstairs for your rocks.
Yes.
Fucking license.
No, I mean, when I'm wearing the stuff, I want something that's gonna reflect it, so people are like, "Damn, bitch, where'd you get them earrings?" And I'm gonna say, "In my pocket, bitch. You want one? $20."
I think they're gonna break with you in your pocket.
Oh, well, I have parachute pants like a motherfucker. Yellow glows well. Yeah, I have a lot of good color glows. Right. 72.50. That's how much it cost? That would be crazy. You're lying.
Oh,
I do. I have a lot of pockets on my
Is it
pants, but they're
fun?
not very good. Most of them. I also carry very many
Like no cocaine's
what
there.
are they called? Things I wear around
The wrestling Morocco holsters
Yes.
are called fanny packs.
fanny packs. I have like 10 fanny packs so I can carry all my merch. I learned from a couple of people what they do is they wear two. They wear one this on this hip, one on this hip. One has all their merch and whatever, and one has all their money and other stuff in it. I was like, oh shit, bitch. I saw multiple girls doing this, and I was like, that's actually a thing because I have so many.
Then you just got full pockets and your knees are just fucking kneeing at whatever those goddamn
No, I
pockets.
said saying they wear two different. Oh, yeah, exactly. Cargo shorts, right? Yeah, and then you're just walking and it's backing around you.
Keys and change.
Yeah,
Fucking blunts and
yeah. Well, that's what ends up happening. Do you wear cargo shorts and all there? You should.
nah.
Well, maybe this year that's what you
Yeah,
get.
but nah.
Why? Because of that problem. It's like I already carrying that.
Backpack mule. Yeah.
No, but I'm saying I usually have a backpack to carry, but you're always like it makes my back hot. So I got my parachute pants, but sometimes they might be too hot for the nighttime even. No. Right. Well, they're good for care. Are you telling me my fanny packs aren't high fashion? Because I use a lot of fanny packs. I don't give a fuck.
Multiple
I'm gonna be
pocketed,
wearing multiple
pocketed parachute pants and a
and a fanny pack. Because my parachute pants suck at holding stuff, if I'm being honest. Because I just went for the color, really.
Backpack and a parachute, just floating above at all
That would be
times.
really funny. That would be a great costume. I could make like a hard wire parachute. So like using like an umbrella kind of.
Gotta get dressed in the tent and then try to get out with it.
I would love to come up with a cool idea for a costume, give you something to make that would be thematic. We are gonna, me and my girls are dressing up for one of the ICP shows. So I do have to worry about that outfit. But other than that, I have my ICP seminar day, so Saturday outfit.
You got an outfit for the seminar?
Well, it's the only day we go there early that I know I'll be there in the daytime and I'll want to be wearing something comfortable and the fact that I'll see everybody, so it has to be something ultra cute.
Listen, it's the legendary year, so
Do you know what I'm wearing?
I
Yeah,
hope,
something
I
legendary.
hope
So
it has a picture of an octopus spitting out some chitlins from its.
I don't want it to get dirty, so I won't be going near the tent.
Listen. The chitlin filled octopuses is gonna be flying.
No, no. And
What I wish, I wish that raccoon. The other shit
yo, if that raccoon had actually become a thing, there would have been.
Shout out to the
They
raccoon.
probably would have
That's all,
canceled the
just shout out to
ICP
the
seminar from then on.
Shout out
That's how
to the
legendary that
raccoon.
would have been. So now it's legendary. Here it is. Cancel the ICP seminar a few months. But that shit was crazy. Crazy. Oh my. Oh my. I can say.
It's tradition.
It is tradition.
Yeah, the rotten
Well,
eggs.
the rotten
We
eggs.
got hit with eggs down at main stage one year, but they were at least still cold and not rotten. But they was cold, sharp, and came in hot. I forget what show it was we was waiting for or whatever, but yeah, we just got pelted with some eggs.
It hurt.
Bloody.
And I was covered in egg. It fucking sucked.
So yep, time to toss this shirt.
Right. No, you let me wipe myself off with it first.
Yeah, right. Well,
MC Chris. We were in front row for that.
yeah, we was front row for that shit.
They were super
He came out, what up, yo? Whatever he said first, and then the guy in front of us, like the security dude, like his eyes lit up, and like he looked to the first person in the front row that knew what the fuck was going on. He was like, "Is MCP Pants up there right now?" And he was like, "Yeah." Well, it's like his name's MC Chris, but yeah, it's MCP Pants. He's like, "MCP Pants is coming out." We was like, "Yeah, sure."
He was hype. He was not expecting a jumbo. No, fucking savages. Savages.
Yeah, we've seen him, and we've seen him in Providence also, and he played with a marching band, right? Was that him?
Oh my God, MC Chris did.
Right?
That's another guy that we saw like right after the gathering, in Rhode Island, right there, at Jerky's. Yeah, he had like an actual full ass band.
Yeah, it was like some marching band.
Was it a marching band or like a?
Some sort of they had all the fucking.
Did they have like violins or did they only have drums and like stuff like that?
I don't know what the.
Oh no, they must have violins in marching band.
Listen, I don't know.
Because band has violins.
But there was a whole fucking slew.
Yeah, they had a whole
cymbals and fucking.
Yep. It was pretty wild. Were you there, Carl? No. Were you at that one though, Carl? The MC Chris.
He needs it, and that's the responsibility.
Yes.
We just watched all of
You did. Mm-hmm.
Well, Candy, bubblegum and taffy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come
He
back.
does too.
Oh yeah, that yeah, yep, yeah. I remember that. He's like waiting for him outside
Oh
the
my
venue.
And I forgot Max lurked and
He was
stalked
like,
him
"What?" Yeah.
out.
And
And he put him on the guest list.
yeah, he put him in.
Max is such a well, that's
It was,
ridiculous. I don't know why that happened, but do you know what that was about? Because he was talking shit about Max?
No, it was about Jugs or something coming to a show and heckling or something like that. And then I think Jay brought it up on something or
That actually sounds
or something
familiar.
like that. And
And then Max was
I
like,
think,
"Do you have
yeah,
something
he
to
was
say
like,
about
yeah. He's
Juggalos?
like,
Let's
what's the
fight."
deal? He's like, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? It's like, all right, you're a cool dude. And then fucking or whatnot. I don't know what happened, but yeah. And then he put him on the list and put him in
Right.
jail.
So yeah, right.
Have you met some of your people? It's like, oh yeah, true that. All right, I
Right.
got you, my man.
All right. Because the thing is, Max is very good with his words, and you know, MC Chris is lyrically on that kind of same speed of being smart, whatever. So yeah. Because we get there, we're like, well, what happened? Yeah, because I remember he was going on, like, I'm going to go there. And we're like, oh, don't ruin the show. Like, don't beat up MC Chris in the van. Totally forgot about that. Another memory unlocked.
A lot of things, a lot of crazy
So
shit.
many. Like, I just forget that someone I know is casually trying to stalk and kill. MC. What can you do? So yeah, there wasn't a million legends from last year, I guess. That's cool. Um, anyone going to try to buy tickets tomorrow morning? 10:30. Maybe I shouldn't be reminding people. Ah, that would be gross. I'm guessing at the gathering, right? Not just somewhere random. Just gonna start stretching it out from now on. If I'm not popping out, then maybe I did blow muscles out like I always say I do. Maybe that's all it is. Bunch of pulled muscles. It's cool. I'm not a doctor. Wow.
I was hoping he came out with a giant cardboard cutout like he did with fucking MCP fans. You know, if he just came
So
out with that
funny.
cutout.
Comes out, or he came out with a diaper on. It was Friday after all.
Then he comes out as a spider.
Holding another sign of MC Chris.
You wanna come back?
Yeah, man, he doesn't change his voice up much for MCP fans than from himself. It's not that. It's just his voice. It was great. Oh shit. So wait, what's going on with the Simpsons
That was like
mailbag?
a future thing.
Oh,
Like a fast forward.
oh, well, so she's gonna die? Oh, that sounds normal. No, no, that's what I'm saying. Okay, yeah, well, that's not too crazy. Doing some stretching here. So who went to next year's one? 2222. Yeah, that someone hit us up and we were like, what?
It's like a flash forward. It's not
See.
gonna affect the
Because I was talking.
upcoming episodes because
Right.
flash forward.
Right, right,
She's
right.
still alive.
She's still alive in this timeline. Um, yeah, definitely gotta check it.
Is there Kyle?
Hmm.
Oh.
What?
You would just ask me who was the fucking next one.
Yeah. So who went to this one? Carl did. And did you do the parade with us?
And I think he skipped it. It was like, what? We had enough of the guy.
I know that we wore your shirt that year because I had a cool outfit to match it. Like lots of pictures coming up from these ones.
Yeah, me and Carl again wearing the same
Same
fucking
outfit.
shirt. And
God, I can make a then and now. Thank you so much. I gotta write it down.
This is bullshit.
Oh my God.
This is why I keep my mouth shut sometimes.
Oh my God, Carl, I cannot wait. I know it's so
The same look
good.
in both pictures.
I'm gonna do one of you guys with the Fright Fest shirt.
Fucking.
And it's gonna be then, and then I'm gonna fast forward it to now, like true love. You know what I mean? Like that's how these people do it on TikTok. You know, like us then, us now. But no, this is the best. This is gonna be great. Twinsies, twinsies throughout the years. 20-year difference, exactly, at least. Yeah, that sounds right.
Like, God damn it, Carl, why are you showing up like this?
So good.
To bring multiple shirts of those assholes or
You know who I tend to match? Well, I guess it's just whoever you have the same type of vibe with, you know? I match with L Dub a lot. Me and L Dub have a lot of the same shirts, apparently. So I'll see him wearing his blue Carnage shirt, and I'll be like, okay, well, at least he's wearing that today. I did bring that with me, so at least I can plan a different day for that or whatever. And I do know what a lot of my friends have for shirts, so I can try to plan around it. I love that picture of you guys too.
still got that shirt too.
Yeah, well, it's not like you wear the fuck out your shirts
Uh, I still
anymore.
got that same shirt. It probably looks the same as it does in that picture.
That's
You
so
still got that one, Carl, or is it a pair of shorts or that one ripped?
It's pretty good.
It's expressly exactly worth this right last year on the right.
Yep.
Yeah, now mine's just been folded up in a bin somewhere.
Yeah. Wow, your stuff's pretty good. Some of it isn't though. Some like all your ill bill shit is gone, basically. Not gone, but faded as fuck. Hmm. Uh, bet. I bet.
Bro, fuck, was there real down?
They used to be there every year. So right.
Come on, they did 420 last year. They would say they still do that 2 nights of them for 420 last year.
Oh, that's
They still
cool.
hold it down.
I love that. See, that's dope. Because, you know, we're excited, but they're also excited doing stuff behind the scenes. I love that. That nips. Thank you, sir. Oof. Did anyone? So you went to Gathering of Dreams? No one else? No, Bob? Got J22? Anybody? Well, that's what we'll be doing next week. Not sure who played. I didn't get very far. I just did the Juggalo day. So we had the scrub boxing, we had the LNC did like the disgustoid food. We have videos of that guy being weird, chewing all the food and dancing.
Yeah, they did Iron
Iron Gullet.
No, Iron. Oh yeah, okay.
Or something.
It's like an Iron Man stomach competition.
Right.
They were eating crazy shit like fucking.
Well, they had
like
memorial cookout, ICP,
some Maloo,
raffles.
some fucking.
Yeah, gross.
Some funky ass cheese. Ate that fucking fermented fish from Finland.
Oh yeah.
No, that Icelandic fucking fermented fish and shit.
Yeah, we videoed a bunch of that. It was
there
cool.
to watch some of it. Yo, that tent smelled like the craziest.
This
shit
one's pretty
I've
thick.
Yo, it's fucking huge. 50 pages is the last page.
This is gonna take a while. Better start taking pictures now. The fuck?
I'll explain.
Okay, here's the one. So what? Maybe we'll find a picture.
I don't know, man. Dude, that tent was crazy. They had those like cans of fish that when you fucking open it, it just fucking pisses
Right.
fucking fish piss everywhere and fucking fermented fish piss smell just filled up the fucking hot ass 100-degree tent in the sun.
Right. Yeah, that sucks. You never know though. Maybe if you figure something out. Let's see here. Hatchet Man Project. Oh, I'm just like picking a random page. This thing is thick as fuck. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4 days again, all day, all night on Saturday too. Why is it so thick?
Yeah, yeah, yep. You got them 2 dots over that U. I'm like, I don't know how to say that shit, but yeah, that's exactly the shit, dude.
What?
That's her sprung shit.
My bad.
Like that fermented fish fist. It's fine. They fucking like the balut shit too. The like fucking full like basically full grown chicken embryos in
Right.
the fucking egg.
Yeah.
In, like Thailand and shit, they ate those and shit too. I feel like
This is the only year we only have one in
it's Worcestershire sauce.
because we're from Worcester.
It's Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce, the way it's supposed to be spelled and said. If you say Worcestershire or something weird, you're not saying it correctly. It's Worcestershire. Worcestershire. Yep. Worcestershire. Yep. Um,
Yeah, this year they gave out 3 charms, 3 different amulets.
we
Depending
have
when you showed up to get the thing. So we both got the same one.
right here.
And then like the last day I kept one in my pocket to trade off to. So
Right,
we can
find
get a
like another
different one,
couple
'cause,
so that we could
yeah,
switch.
you know, because we got however fucking many. And then it slipped out my pocket.
He lost it,
So we got
but at least we have one. But
2 out of the
we
3.
wanted to have 2 out of the 3. Now we have one out of
It's like, oh,
one
fuck.
out of 2.
It's like, all right, I'm gonna go trade this out. And it's like, yo, where the fuck did John go? I'm like, huh? So yeah.
Someone needed it more than us. We have whatever one this is.
It's 3.
The one that looks like a puffball. A lot of them had the pussy one. And then what's the other one? That's the one we have. I like him. He's like my favorite. And there's the pussy face guy. Like the guy in the hood or something. You know who we're talking about.
Wicked Vic or something.
Oh, no, one of them looks like a cum shot or something. What? Hug Ugly's pink. That's the album.
But they're all in their fucking graph right there.
Oh yeah, see, one is cum shot, one is pussy dude, and one is this guy. So the one on the left, that looks like Whoa. WOH. Alright. Right, Pug's the one we have, so at least that's good. But I don't like that guy's fit.
That one.
Whoa. Right. You think I'm cute, bitch? I'm old.
Be meeting you up with someone.
The only reason I know that is because I used it on a TikTok sound. And I
Yeah,
had
it's
to,
on your TikTok list because it's one of the songs you could choose.
yeah. But I just used that loop to make that giraffe part, and I was just like, okay, I'm sick of it already. But yeah. All right. But yeah, so we had two of the pugs, and we were gonna trade off. So like Jelly and Lizzie were there. Yeah, Jelly and Lizzie were there, and I don't know who else had two of the same. You know, there was a couple, maybe Rocco and Krista. I don't fucking know. We were just hoping to catch someone with two that we didn't have. No luck. What are you looking for? How much? What?
Do have those from.
Oh, the grunk. The one that Valente apologized for writing or making. I don't know if it was
This is the worst song we ever made.
the worst song we ever made. It's crazy.
He said it was.
Sending out an apology. Um, no. No, I feel like that was. I feel like that was only like last year, no?
Been this one.
Was it? I felt like. Oh, yes, actually, I think you're right. I think you are right. I think you are right. Yeah. Right, super nugs. I'm like, to get an apology too, like, that's kind of great. Nice. So you think, this one or outer space?
Um,
Excuse
Died in
me.
2022, so yeah, probably this
What year though? I mean, what month?
March.
Okay, yeah. So,
So yeah, it was this year.
yeah, that's it.
Oh, yeah, us and Carl was at Club Chaos, just smoking some weed, smoking an L with Violent J and a couple other people and shit. Yeah, well, that's what I said. Well, okay, like,
Okay, go ahead.
sure. And then, we're just chilling and smoking and shit, and then some asshole just like got some cut on the thing, and it was like, hey, yo, let me hit the blunt. And he was like, yo, it was Razor Ramon. He was like, holy shit. It's like, hell yeah, you can hit the L's waiting to get a fucking toothpick thrown at me and
Hey,
to
yo.
get the razor's edge. Like, hey, yo, let me hit the L.
We're like,
Well,
who is this now trying to get on a circle?
just looked at each other all and was like, yo. It was the illest shit. Hey, yo. It was like, what?
Yes, for sure. Y'all marked out like marks. Like what?
Yo, it was crazy.
That's all. That's all they were saying.
Yeah. It was like, yo, toothpick is coming next, and I hope I get kicked in the stomach.
Right. It was awesome.
We were like, whoa, I didn't know you was
Right,
I didn't know you was
exactly.
here, sir.
Right. We were having a full blown conversation with Jay, and we just thought it was some other
Exactly. We was like, who's trying to go into this
jump
circle
into our
right here?
circle because
Yeah.
it was just us three smoking an L with him, and it well, all of a sudden. I'm like, okay, well, no, you can come in. Sure. Make way.
Oh, yeah. You say
Aw.
yo before.
Why didn't you say Ayo earlier? It would have actually been quicker. But yeah, rest in peace. That's such a big memory. Way more of a big memory for y'all because,
Oh,
Scott Hall.
Chico.
Yeah.
What?
So cool. It was great. Yeah. This motherfucker. Exactly. Exactly the vibe. You know how it is. At the gathering, it's a lot happen because we always steady have a blunt. We never are almost never not smoking.
And rolling up L's to pull
To
out
last
an
us.
L anytime I need to pull out an
Yes.
L.
And it's like anytime we light one, any ninja that's next to us will be like, yo, can I hit your blunt? I'm like, yeah, but like,
What have you done for me lately?
what, who are you? What have you, like, hi, I'm Tracy. Like, what? I don't like that, I guess.
When it's,
But
when
fam,
it's
you know,
Razor Ramon.
but of course. But it happens to us a lot, you know, and we definitely share and tons, but like, it's just a constant thing when you have so much to smoke. We don't drink or anything, so we are huge smokers. And we like to share, but it's like, geez. Corey Trevor smokes. Yeah, that's it. Well, you already have been joking this whole time. Like, let's see if we can find a picture of Cracker without a blunt in his hand at the gathering. It's like it's not really a thing. He's either rolling one or he has one. So anyone that knows us, you're always going to be getting a hit of weed. Basically, because they are pretty much always passing blunts to us. I feel like it's always a crisscross situation in our groups anyway, because a lot of us smoke and don't drink as much. Well, you know. And then it just ends up being stupid. So, like, especially if we're hanging out with Gia, because it's like she's the same exact way, if not more.
Anytime we're down at main stage to watch anything, it's just a thought.
It's crazy. You're just like taking one, trying to, next thing you know, you have two in one hand. I'm like, this is stupid. We all just keep our own.
Everybody got your 27 blunts because we gonna need
Yeah,
10
super
more
nugs,
after
right?
that. What?
What'd you say? Right. Or Razor. Oh yeah, what up? Yep. You have herpes, cool. Nice good story. um, it's back here, nothing. Just Jesse. Oh man, that was such a great. That was a great time. Club Chaos, the original Club Chaos. I know that Club Chaos has been announced,
That
but
was the night Monkey Wild Out had to be taken back too, no?
yeah,
No? What was it saying?
no, I don't feel like it. That was the
I
first
feel like it
night.
was still down there, no?
Yeah, yeah. I feel like yeah. I was down there for a long time, but I'm just saying that was like an early night. Feel like it could have been, but I feel like it was like a Wednesday night before the gathering even started, like type shit. You know, they let us in a night early.
No,
You know what I
he
mean?
walked Monkey home and
Oh, yeah. Well, he would
yeah,
know.
I'm
He
like,
would
I
know.
feel like it was same
Uh,
shit, right?
okay. Monkey must have been like, what? No.
Yo, man, I'm pretty fucked up right now. It's going crazy right now. Like when we walking back.
If anyone doesn't remember who Monkey is, he's our friend Jesse that we talked about. 2020. We watched his set. We watched the whole entire set. Carl, I think you were at the Clowns concert that night getting kicked out for jumping barricades like a newbie.
When you texted her, when he was watching it and texted you, oh, this is what you're saying. I'm in the merch line right now.
But yeah, right. Yep. Um,
He was pretty upset. Yeah, me
Because-
too. After
yeah.
like, what?
I bet. But yeah, we watched Jesse's whole entire set. But yeah, he's the one that had to be walked home like 10 feet basically across a little divot because he was too overwhelmed by the situations that were happening. We had a stripper on a pole, but by that, I mean, there was one of them spools, and like some sort of aluminum pole sticking out of it,
Yeah.
and it was wobbly. So we were holding on to the bottom of it so that the strippers could spin on the top, and we were just smoking owls and having conversations. And Monkey had too much or whatever, and Jaden was flicking cigarettes into the girls' sweats. That was like the cincher, bro. That's when Monkey was like,
afterwards, he was
because
like,
they were just
I
like,
gotta
not
go,
stripping,
guys."
and he was just like, flick. And I'm like, oh my God, what is life anymore? Jesse did bug out by the whole ordeal. Yes, he did. 'Cause Jaden was still not, Jaden was Tampa Wicked to the core still at that point in life.
When he came back to Razor Ramon,
Yes.
good times.
Yeah.
David Rock was crazy.
It was debauchery, feral, crazy. Let's get
Debauchery, so
nasty
it's
with
funny.
it type. Huh?
Debauchery at its time.
Sheesh, if it's ever fine. But yeah, it was very bugged out. I'm glad that you came back though to have that moment. It's so cool. Man, so yeah, it's not the whatever. I'm excited. Nevertheless. I don't like this white line on this. It's annoying as fuck. How do I fix it?
So
Color it all in white. It's not sanded yet. It's still bumping. Not level. I'm not sure, but I do like the hog rock map. So we were saying that maybe we being me and Rick make it like, the inside page. Should be the back like this, maybe. That could go across this way instead of doing it. It'd be this way. That would be kind of cool too. But which one would you use? And he was saying maybe the timeline. The timeline's usually is like the. No, that one's not, is it? I guess you could just do a timeline. That one, 'cause it was so short. But what timeline do you pick? I guess if you're doing a horror, maybe you just do a whole ass timeline. Or epic, legendary gatherings. I should do like a scrapbook with like stuff like you were saying that should go on the wheel. I don't know. I would like to get creative with some of this stuff, but if you have any
gotta bring back an
ideas,
honorary drug bridge and shit. That little bridge where that sign was posted up afterwards.
can we have a drug bridge like a theme
How
there?
about that? That will be the
Homage.
designated drug
I'll
bridge.
make a sign. I'll nail it up. What should it say? Ye
Fucking
old,
Drug Bridge
ye old
2025.
2.0. Ye old timey. We can still have it because But there was that sign. That's not the vibe.
It's a crazy sign. And he's like, oh wow, that's
Did anyone go to the gathering this year and see that sign that was over there by that bridge on the right? If you're leaving the main stage, going up on that.
It was like, yo, that's crazy to do.
We saw it
And
online.
then
We saw it in
we
real
seen it,
life.
It's like, holy shit, that's crazy. And then we was like, oh my god, that's
Right, that's what we're talking about. Is that where that sign was last year about that girl?
It's like if you're going down towards main stage, it's like.
Well, I was saying
up
if
to
you're
the little
coming from
cut
main stage,
on
it's
the
on the
left.
right there. Yeah, but what most people do that then would come from anywhere else, I would think. But there's a bridge. So we can hang a sign and we can say honorary. Probably need a more recent than. Yeah, that's oddity. Yep, that was where it was for sure. I always forget that people camp in places like that.
Well, we don't go off the beaten path.
We
No
don't. We
one
used to
goes off the beaten path, so we're not.
Right. But we used to just walk around.
There's like designated paths over there.
I know. It's just all camping.
Because we've crossed over that bridge and was like, oh, it's none over here, but
It's about
nothing. So
campgrounds.
yeah.
Like right
So
where we
I'm like, how
camped.
you doing over here, guys?
Right.
You making
Like
some pork chops? Let me get some fucking dinner over here. You pieces of shit.
everything else was on trails. It was all
What's up,
marked
girl?
out.
Get off my camp, please.
Right. You can't just wander around the grassy knoll areas.
So
Because
you
we
gotta
were parked
follow
right
shit.
here on the Yum Yum thing. There was no walking. That's why if you want to have walking, you have to be on the path, and then people will walk
Flooded over
past.
there. Woodstock. Oh shit, it's great. We messed with Woodstock.
Yeah, we
So
weren't
it's great.
there.
No, there was no flooding.
No.
Sucks.
That's one of the ones we missed. Oh my. Well, I guess that's it for tonight. Like I said, even if you're new to TikTok, just come on there and follow me and come hang out at night with us. We do the same thing, hang out. There's, newbies and other OGs. We just chill. But next Thursday, hopefully we don't have plans, I don't think. Is 2022 Gathering of Dreams. We have the Scrubs boxing. We have the first annual official, non-official parade.
Next one.
What?
No.
Next Thursday?
No.
Okay.
Thursday's the third.
The third. So right
Next
before the 4th
Friday
of
is the
July.
4th of July.
Oh shit, my poor pups. I know it'll be popping down in the Philly area. It's
What
popping
I
up
like
here.
to do on the 4th of July, when driving around, I just put on the theme music to Team America, and I just fucking bump that driving wherever the fuck I am. Fuck yeah!
I want to find that video
The motherfucking day, yeah.
for
When we
the
were on,
boat.
yeah. The first boat, was it? I don't know if
Yeah.
it was. Yeah, okay.
Oh no, yeah. I think it was.
It was either the first clown cruise that they did in New York, or the second one that was the first.
But I feel like it was the first ride of the second time. Maybe.
Okay,
I
either
don't
way,
know.
but one of those rides in the New York Harbor when the clowns did the clown cruise shit. We went on and we went outside. I was like, oh, was it the first time? It might have been because I think it was like the first time I seen that fucking thing. We walked out there and the Statue of Liberty was there, and it was like, oh shit, people was chanting, "Show your tits" and shit like that
To the Statue of Liberty.
But then I just said, I just started singing that shit.
And he says it, and then the next time, one more person joins in, like, America. Then the third time, like, it's like 12 people.
Fuck yeah!
And then the whole boat. Fuck yeah! Oh my god, I have it on video somewhere. I'll try to write. Can you write that down for 4th of July? Right, America, fuck yeah, down. And I can try to remember to make a video for it.
Yo, ninjas is crazy. They would scream out the other. What do you want me to write this?
Right on this list with all this other stupid nonsense I'm gonna make videos about. You know what I'm saying? Nilbog, you made that meme about Shaggy, right? I feel like that shit was hilarious.
Freedom cost $1.05. $1.05. Nah, but yo, there was another boat, and they were just fuck your boat. Dude was screaming that he was like, "I'll suck your dicks" and shit.
It's not like that's an aggressive mood. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want that clipped, but
Yo, they're crazy.
oh yeah, right. I forgot you were here. Hey, hi, thanks. I'm appreciative of you listening into our nonsense. Oh, night. I love your artwork. It's amazing. Keep it coming. Yeah, man, that shit was funny as fuck. Fuck your boat. They were like, what? It was just like another party boat. They're like, your boat's empty, losers. Everyone on our boat is
Pieces of shit.
fucking screaming at them.
Everybody just out there trying to look at the Statue of Liberty and just getting berated
Because they
fucking maniacs. Just out there
what could they
smoking
even have
L's
thought
and
of us, you know? Because I feel like most
That's
groups
a bunch
can't
of
just
crazy
suddenly
people.
start chants out of nowhere, you know?
Nah,
Give
ain't
Juggalos
nobody-
3 words and more than 3 people, it's a chant.
No. It was crazy out there.
No.
It's always cold as shit too.
Yeah. But not one of the years it wasn't that bad. Last year wasn't bad.
Oh yeah, the second one. Oh,
No, there was only one
oh yeah,
whenever, not last year, the year before.
Right.
Because the year before that, there was 2, and it was fucking brick, and we had all these plans for or whatever it was. It was 1 year, it was freezing, so I planned better the second time, but it wasn't as cold. So, what can you do? But yeah. Oh, nice. Oh my God, and when they're still all marionettes? That part's great.
At the beginning,
At
it's
the
like the
beginning
puppets,
yeah, the puppets are
the
puppets,
puppets.
yeah. Because at first you're like, wait, what? This is how the whole movie is gonna be? What's going on here? Pretty good.
No, you love me some puppets getting busy, son.
Yeah. So anyway, thanks everyone who came by live or watched after the fact. Um, to our nonsensical ravings and talkings of the gathering of the Juggalos 2021, the 21st. Now that it's after 2020, Juggalos can rejoice everywhere. They do not have to be confused on what year and how many gatherings there has been, because now it's the same as it always has been. It's number 22, and it's the 2022. I almost fucked it up. Okay, the 22nd gathering happened in 2022. Even Steven, just like the number. So here we go. Bring your stories next week. If you have any pics you want to share, hit me up on whatever, and I can send you my email, or if you're in the Discord, post them there. And that's it. Yeah. Much oh shit. Much clown love, fam, and we will see you soon.
Shout out to the bottle rocket they do.
Yeah, dude. Shout out to him. I'll post that in the Discord. I'll post the bottle rocket guy up there right now in the Discord. So pop in. Much clown